Well, I don't know, sir. I don't work for the government. I work for Publishers Clearinghouse.
Yeah. Calling scammers late into the night, wasting their time until morning light. Calling their numbers, exposing these fakes. Going to work and I'm barely awake. Baiting them for months at a time. Trick them into believing my lies. Making them happy, then make them so sad. Driving them crazy and driving them mad. Bank accounts and money mules, getting them reported. Stopping our older folks from being extorted. Cash in a box, get tracking number on.
I'm a man of my word, and my word is my bond.
On bare knuckles, that's what I do. Scammers go broke whenever I'm through. Leaving scammers with a bad impression.
Be honest, Mr. Knuckles, I'm wondering if you're taking this for a joke.
They call and leave a message, you have won yourself a prize. Congratulations, sir, ma'am. Now listen to my lies, I wouldn't pull you leg. Just don't tell your friends or wife. Mercedes or a Benz, 10 grand a week for life. Bank accounts and money mules, getting them reported. Stopping our older folks from being extorted. Cash in a box, get tracking number on.
I'm a man of my word, and my word is my bond. You're bare knuckles.
That's what I do. Scammers go broke whenever I'm through. Leaving scammers with a bad impression. Sending their brains into a deep depression. They keep calling and I keep replying. We keep laughing and they keep crying. They get the full wrath of story time with Knuckles. Weight of my hate makes their little knees buckle. The Reader's Digest, a Mega Million Scams. PCH, that's where I am.
You're bare knuckles.
That's what I do. Scammers go broke whenever I'm through. Leaving scammers with a bad impression. Sending their brains into a deep depression. Send the green dot money cards, all 16 digits, it's not that hard. Vanilla Visa or MoneyGram, believe me bro, it's not a scam.
You're really an impressive man, and I'm so in love with you, baby. You're so strong, you're so nice, you're so ambitious, you're so, strong. I can't wait to just live the rest of my life with you, baby.
Well, they keep calling and I keep replying. We keep laughing and they keep crying. They get the full wrath of story time with Knuckles. Weight of my head.
Now you got me, buddy.
Hello, good evening.
Hey,
How are you doing?
pretty good.
Okay, is this Johnny?
I just saw I had a missed call.
Is this Johnny Walker?
Yeah, is this Philman?
Hello?
Yeah, is this Mr. Brown?
No, this isn't Mr. Brown.
Oh, okay. Well, you sound like a guy named Mr. Brown. Sorry. I just had a missed call from this number. I didn't know if it was important.
Yes, it's important. I want to know what strains you have up there, on the farm.
Oh, well, we don't really sell to the public. We sell to the distributors.
Dispensaries. Right.
Right. You own a dispensary?
Well, not really. I'm just, trying to get some products. So I said I was recommended with your phone number, so, I'm trying to call you.
Oh, I understand. Well, I don't know if we have time, you know. or we have really the product to add any more to what we got going.
Okay. So what's going on with you, Johnny? How are things going?
Well, things are going pretty good. We're just trying to keep everything. We fell behind there for a little bit because we had a driver that had to go into rehab. He was taking a little too much of the pinching a little extra off the product when he wasn't supposed to be.
Right.
Other than that, everything's going pretty good.
Right, right.
Who is this again?
Well, this is Mr. Holloway.
Holloway. Oh, so we haven't talked before.
Well, I talked.
Sounds like you the way you say Johnny, it's like you know me.
Well, yeah, I talked to you before, but it's hard to get to you at times, and you seem to have a lot going on with a lot of persons calling and stuff like that.
Oh well, always got a lot going on when you run a business.
Oh,
So where's your dispensary at?
no, I don't have a dispensary.
Oh well, I can't help you if you don't have a license to purchase. You don't have, we gotta keep it on the legal.
Right. Well, the real thing that I want.
I've tried to buy under the table stuff.
Re-
That costs you money if you get caught.
I know, but you see, the real thing I want to talk to you about is, Johnny. I want to know what was the final result with you and all those persons that you had been sending money to, if you had received anything from them, because I know maybe up until now you haven't received any prize or anything.
Oh, what are you talking about? Lotteries?
Well, yes, and maybe all those other persons who pretended to be family of yours and all kind of stuff, you know?
Oh, you're talking about my Jack. Uh, talking about my son from Jamaica.
Well, I don't know what's if his name or if you have any son in. I don't know.
Well, his name was Jack. His name was Jack, but he's not. Uh, that turned out to be a lie. I think. I don't believe he was really my son. That was just. He was trying to scam the family out of some money. I think's what was going on.
So you're still in dialogue with that person?
No, no. You're calling me on. This is business. This is business line. I'm not talking to anybody that's trying to pull my leg.
Right, right, right. So you have other person.
Yeah, I don't have no time for that. I don't have time for any of that nonsense.
So you have other personal phone numbers.
Oh, I've got a couple of phones. I've got one in office phone. I've got one that's just a personal number.
So has everything settled down now? What is it? What's going on? How's your son Mikey doing? What's going on with you guys up there?
Oh, Mikey moved back to Texas. He's gotten back with his wife that got out of prison. They're down there in Texas trying to get everything straightened out. They're doing okay. I didn't know. How do you know Mikey? You said your name is Holloway?
Yeah, like I said, I talked to you, a few times in the past.
Oh, you sound really familiar, but I don't remember no Holloway. I guess maybe I've lost some memories over time. Okay, well, it was nice talking to you, Mr. Holloway. I hope everything works out.
So let me ask you now, Johnny, do you still want to get that extra excavator for your farm?
Oh, I know who you are. You're the excavator guy. No, I don't. That was one of the people that was trying to scam me.
Well, I'm not aware.
I didn't win. I didn't win no excavator. That was just a bunch of horseshit.
Well, it's not that you had won it. You were the one who requested that you wanted to get that kind of excavator.
Well, I didn't buy it. I wasn't wanting to buy one. The guy was calling me up, telling me that I had won uh, the sweepstakes, and the excavator was he was going to bring that over instead of a Mercedes. That's why the excavator was supposed to be here.
Oh, I
Hadn't nobody showed up with no excavator. That was just a bunch of horse shit.
you're right.
Right, well, why are you doing asking about it? If you know it's a bunch of horse shit.
Well, I just, like I said, I just want to understand, if you still want to get what's yours, if you want to receive
Oh,
your
no, there's
winnings
nothing to
or.
understand. Those people were trying to rip me off. Anyone else that's trying to tell me I want an excavator, they're probably just as crooked as those guys are. Are you in with that bunch?
No.
It sounds like you are. If you're telling me I got an excavator somewhere, how in the hell am I going to get this excavator that you're talking about? You want me to send some money to somebody?
Well, no, like I said, the last time I talked to you, those are some of the things you were telling me that, you're supposed to get an excavator and stuff like that. So, you see, like as I said, you don't remember some of the things that you talk about with me. So, you said I sound familiar.
Well, I don't even remember your name. I don't have you in my phone.
Oh,
You're not in my phone, and I don't recognize this number, so how am I supposed to remember who you are? That Holloway wasn't the name of that other guy that called me up about the
what was the name
excavator.
of that guy?
That was Philman Brown was the guy that called me up about that.
Oh, and you still talk to Philman? Who is Philman?
Well, hell, if you don't know him, I don't think there's no reason for me to explain it to you, right?
Yeah.
He was just some guy that was calling. I told you, there's a bunch of crooks was calling.
Right. So
He's just one of those crooks.
have you been having any of those calls?
Well, yeah, of course. They don't ever stop calling. You just gotta ignore them. I've got too much
Right.
business to take care of to be worrying about some jackass calling and telling me a bullshit story about how I won something.
Right. So what about the FBI guy you said you were talking to and all of that?
My wife was dealing with all that. I've got too much going on with the business. I ain't got time to talk to the FBI.
Oh,
If they want some information, they can talk to Lucille.
you've been dealing with the farm and deliveries and all of that.
All of it, yep. Got my driver takes care of most of the deliveries. I just make sure everything's running smoothly.
Oh, so you don't drive anymore, or you have to be doing it now? You said the driver is sick.
Well, no, he's strung out on the Mary Jane. He just can't seem to stay sober long enough to be effective. So yeah, I'm doing some of the driving, and I've got a couple of new drivers now.
How many persons you employ on the farm with you?
There's probably 20 people here.
20?
Yep,
Oh,
not counting the drivers. The new drivers, they're kind of temporary, 'cause soon as Norval gets out of the rehab, he'll have his job back.
right. So the business is going good with the dispensary, right? Products. So what strains you have right
Well,
now? What kind of strains? You have a lot of weed right now, Scott?
to be honest, these guys just they call this shit whatever they want to call it after it goes out the door. We got hybrids, we got indicas, sativa. They call it all kinds of shit. Everything from Scooby snacks to apple fritters. I think it's all the same shit. They just give it a different name.
Yeah.
You go down there to High Tops in Durango, and you can see all the strains that we provide to 'em.
So what's the name of your dispensary?
I don't own the dispensaries. We just provide to 'em.
Your farm. Yeah, what's the name of your farm?
We're kind of we don't really have a name at the moment. It was called High Times when I bought it, but it was called Rocky Mountain High when I bought it, but we haven't really branded our own name to it yet.
Oh. Uh,
If you want to come by sometime, I can walk you around the place and show you the setup.
yeah, like a tour, right?
I don't know what kind of setup you got, but you know,
So what kind of
I'm sure
what's the
we
exact
got some interest.
location in Colorado?
I would have to give you directions out here.
Oh, you can't just find it by address?
No, you're not gonna be able to Google it. It's up in the mountains. You can Google some of it. I can get you to the main road. Once you get on there, you'll have to have some directions though.
Right. And that's all the way.
Why are you coming over?
Well, since you're giving me an invite, I'm just trying to.
All right. Well, once you get time and all that, I can get you up here. It's called Tank Creek Road. It's north of Durango. It's not it's probably a couple miles from the Tacoma power plant. If you put in the Tacoma power plant into Google, you're gonna be within a few miles of the farm. Everything's indoor right now. It's just too cold for any other way of growing it at the moment.
Right, right. So, what's the case?
We like to do some hydroponics and greenhouses.
But it seems like, you're very much hard to get a hold of on this number. You said you had a personal one. What's the personal line?
Oh, you just have to get hold of me on this number. I get this number more than I get my personal one. I spend most of the day working.
Right. You see,
You just call me in the evening and you can get hold of me.
like this time.
After I've added you to my contacts, I just don't answer the phone to just anybody. You understand?
Right.
Well, what's your name, and I'll put you in here so I'll know it's you next time you call.
It's Mike. That's Mike Holloway.
Mike Holloway, gotcha. And this is your personal number,
Right.
or this your business?
Personal.
Okay, let me add you, Mike. And you say you own a dispensary, or you're just looking for some?
Well, we're getting to set up one, along with my friend, and you know,
Right.
so if you could have be of any help to us, that would be great. We sure.
Well, are you in Colorado?
No, not in Colorado at this time.
Oh, okay. Well, if I ship out of the state, I'd have to talk to Lucille to try to figure out if that's possible, because we mainly just licensed right here in Colorado.
Well,
We gotta go through some different red tape, if we're gonna send stuff
yeah,
to a
but
different state.
well, maybe we could get some persons there in Colorado where if we could do anything, either drop off or anything or pick up. We could try to get persons
All
in Colorado.
right. Well, once you pick it up, that's all up to you what you do with it.
Yeah,
It's on you then.
yeah. So like as I said, you and I gotta have to talk some more, and so I can explain some stuff to you, and try to see how best you can help me out.
Yeah, sounds good.
So how do you say I reach you?
We'll see about it. I don't need no excavator though. I already bought what I needed.
Oh, you bought one. Oh, what's price range there for? What's that's great.
Oh, for an excavator?
Yeah.
This one was over 100,000. It was just the same model that they said they were gonna bring me, but I got tired of waiting. Got tired of sending money to people and not getting nothing, so I just took care of it myself. You know, if you want something done
Mm.
right, you just do it yourself. Do it your damn self.
So you had sent money for the excavator, buddy?
Oh yeah, several times. Yeah,
How much?
right. I sent it to a guy and pick it up personally. It was hand delivered to him, and still didn't get no excavator. So
Where where was that? And how much money you talking?
I don't remember. It was here in Colorado. It was several hours away. My driver and Mikey was one that took the money over to him, and like I said, it was all a scam. So I won't be doing that again.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna let you get, buddy. I've got to go out here and finish up. I'm about done for the day. So you you decide what you need and get some more information to me. I can see if I can help you out with the product, but we are pretty booked up at the moment.
Right. Like I said, we need to talk. So I don't know when you can give me
Right.
back a call, if it's later tomorrow or
Well, I can call you tomorrow if you want me to call you tomorrow. That'd be fine.
what time you want me to call you tomorrow.
Well, either call me in the evening or after 6, or if I don't hear from you, I'll give you a call. I got you added to my contacts, so Mike Holloway, right?
Right.
And you know Mikey, and you're friends with Mikey?
Well, as I said, I talked to you all guys in the past before, and I was just going through my phone and I see your number, and I said, let me call you and see if ever.
Oh, right. You do sound familiar, I'll give you that. I've either talked to you or talked to your brother, one. I'm not sure which.
Mm.
Your voice is just too familiar. I'm sure maybe it was after before I had my operation. I've forgotten a few things since they did my brain surgery.
Right,
Uh,
right,
but just I'll call you tomorrow. We can hash out some stuff and see if there's some way
right. Because I'm in pretty.
you scratch my back, I can scratch
Yeah,
your back or
to get
whatever.
something on the up and up. I know it's winter season, but we're in pretty bad shape. So if there's anything you could do for me,
Right.
buddy, the smallest of things, I'd
Well,
appreciate.
we'll talk about it tomorrow. I appreciate you hollering at me.
Okay, Johnny, and you be
All
safe. And
right, see you, Mike.
all
You
right,
have a
don't send any money to those
is
guys
it?
for any prizes. That's nonsense. Okay?
No, I know better than that shit.
Maybe.
I appreciate the advice, so.
Yeah, because I remember you've been going through a lot since we talk a few.
Oh yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. All right, I gotta get. I'll talk at you later.
All right, buddy.
All right, bye.
Hello.
Yeah. What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, where's Mr. Walker?
Hold on a second.
Yeah, this is Johnny.
Yeah, Mr. Walker.
Hey, this the guy that
I was.
texted me.
Yes, I sent you a text. You saw my text?
Yeah, yeah, I did. I saw it. I
All
was
right,
just seeing
listen.
if it was something important or what was going on.
Yeah. So I I'm the senior executive, all right? And I noticed where there were a couple of unprofessional conducts. So those misconducts are not appreciated with the sweepstakes. So what I'm taking over, and you're expected to receive your about $300 million before Christmas. Okay?
Holy shit. 300 million?
Yeah, yeah. So my
Senior
delivery
executive of
team,
what? What are you part of?
senior executive with the PCH in association with.
Let me turn this
Go
TV
ahead.
down real quick. Sorry, I was in the middle of watching some news. Uh, go ahead. I'm sorry. You caught me off guard.
Yeah, it's okay. I was trying to get through to you from earlier today, but I was in a meeting with all the bigger heads of the company because We have over $300 million to get to you before Christmas, and my delivery team will be taking this to you. All right?
Oh, good Lord, that's a lot of money. I don't know if that's probably best
Yeah.
that be
So
delivered to a bank or something, wouldn't it?
it's a cashier's check. We will have to deliver it directly to you first. Okay?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm kind of out in the country, so maybe I should meet you at the bank or something.
All right. That sounds good. So I'm
Okay.
gonna send you some details in the morning because there's only one process you should take care of. But it's kind of late now, so I'm not gonna provide all the details. You're probably wanting to go to your bed and everything. So in the morning, I'm
Nah, I'm
gonna
up
update
watching
you
TV. I'll be up for another 3 hours probably.
for the next 3 hours, right?
Yeah, I'm old,
All
but
right.
I don't go to bed at 7 o'clock or
I'm gonna
nothing.
call you back in the next hour and a half. Is that okay?
Yeah, right. That sounds good. I'll be here.
All right.
I
God
can't
bless
sleep
you. All
now.
right.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep thinking about winning $300 million
Yes,
dollars.
yes, your Christmas is gonna be merry. Once I received the documents, I knew that I had to take over things. So I'm gonna
Oh
call
God,
you
yeah.
within the next hour and a half, and God bless
You
you, okay?
you mentioned some rude fellas work for your company. Those the guys that called me?
Yeah, they're unprofessional. So I removed all of them, so they should no longer call you. All right, I'm in
Oh,
process of
right on.
everything now. You're talking to the big boss, the senior executive, okay?
Okay, well I just had a guy call me just 30 minutes ago.
And that's the thing. I don't want them to be calling you, and I told them they've all been suspended. All right?
Oh no, this wasn't someone from your company. This is some bozo
Oh, it's a different personnel.
wanting to sell me a tractor or something. No biggie.
Okay, if that's a telemarketer, that's just a telemarketer.
Or well, no, he was a marijuana grower.
Oh,
He was wanting to see what kind of strains I had. I guess he's trying to, expand his business or something. But um,
yeah.
I'll be around here watching the old boob
All
tube
right,
if
I'll
you
get to
want to
you
call me.
shortly. This is the number I call you from. Okay?
Right on. I'm gonna add it. What'd you say your name is, Frank?
It's Frank. It's Frank. Frank Douglas.
Oh, Frank Gibson. I got you. Oh, Douglas. Yeah,
Douglas.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna add in my contacts because I don't like to answer calls where I don't know who it is. That's why I
Very
was
good.
asking
So you
questions.
save my name beside the number now,
I'm
and within the next hour and a half,
saving it
I'm gonna
right
call you.
now.
Yeah.
Frank Douglas. Is it all right to call you Frank, or you want me to call you Mr.
You
Douglas?
could call me Frank. You could call me Frank or Frankie, whichever you want.
All right, Frankie.
All
I
right. I'm
appreciate
a
you calling
professional,
me.
so the name doesn't matter. All right.
Right on. I got you. I respect that.
All right. So I'm gonna call you back. All the best. God bless you, and you're
Thanks,
more than
Frankie. I
welcome.
appreciate you.
All
God
right. I'll get
bless
back to you,
you.
brother.
All right,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Frankie.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Hear you perfect.
All right. Good. How is everything? You still watching the television?
Yeah, I got it turned down.
Okay. Okay. And are you alone in your living room?
Yeah, me and Rosie.
Okay. All right. Tell her good night for me, okay?
Oh, she's not sleeping. She's just licking her butthole, looks like. That's my cat,
Okay.
Rosie.
Okay.
But,
Well, all right. Tomorrow, set aside from the delivery and everything. Is this the first time you're winning this lump sum of money in the United States?
Yeah, I haven't won anything. I won some money in a poker game a few times.
Like in the
Wasn't
casino?
wasn't nothing like this, right? Yeah, in the casino.
Okay, that's nice. Alright, well, you're one of three lucky persons for this month in the December 2024 Bonanza. So two other persons will be enjoying, I believe, between 200 to $200 million.
Holy shit. Well, that'll be a good Christmas for 'em.
And you also. Don't count yourself out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, can't
Yeah.
wait.
So you know the Prize Patrol. They do deliveries. They're a carrier service similar to the UPS or the
Oh, yeah.
USPS.
Yeah. The Prize Patrol. That's Steve Harvey and those other folks from that company.
No, Steve Harvey is maybe an investor, but he don't work with them.
Oh, I
He's
thought
not
he,
on the
I
face
thought
of
he
the
was a
of
celebrity spokesman for 'em.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, no, he ain't. I don't think he makes no companies. I mean, no deliveries, I should say. Hold on, I got someone trying to call me on a different line. Let me cancel that out. Yeah, well, so what was you telling me about the prize patrol?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, the accidentally hung up on you. Sorry about that.
Okay, I figured it's something important or so.
Oh, yeah, it was just a business call. I took care of it.
Okay. All right. So tomorrow,
Oh,
can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's Frank. How is everything?
It's okay. I just saw your text message.
Yeah. I've been trying to get to you all day. Uh, I called you about 5 times.
Oh, it's still early.
Yeah, it's still early.
What's going on?
All right, my delivery team, I have them in place so that they could take the 300 million over to you. But however, there is some paperwork. We have to make sure that the BBB, that's the Better Business Bureau, we have to make
Right,
sure they get the paperwork. Okay?
right. BBB.
Yeah, the Better Business Bureau.
What do
So
they
we have
got?
to make,
What is their part of this?
all right, because they have to deal with your rights. As the winner for this $300 million sweepstakes, they're the one that makes sure all the protocols are followed. So we have to give them some
Oh,
paperwork.
they're in charge of all this, huh? That's strange. Okay.
No, they're a governing body. So they make sure that we follow all the
Oh,
sweepstakes
no,
protocols and everything goes
they're not
according.
part of the government. BBB's not.
No, not the government. They're a governing body.
No, they're an independent deal. They don't have nothing to do with telling you what you can and can't do. Go ahead, tell me what you
Yeah.
want done.
All right. So what I'm explaining to you, the paperwork that is being processed, they have to make sure we have to get the paperwork to them, and we have to make sure the paperwork is ready. So at this time,
Why hadn't you done that already?
it is in process. It has been in process before I spoke to you yesterday.
Well, I guess it should be if you've already called me. You tell me
Exactly.
you called me before you even contacted the
Exactly. So
Better
after
Business Bureau?
this is Frank. Remember, I'm the senior executive. I'm just telling you who wants to see a copy of the documents. The Business Bureau, okay?
Well, Better Business Bureau wants to see a copy of what?
The documents, your documents, the documents with the
Well, send it over
information.
to them.
That's what I'm
Why are you
doing.
telling me? Just
All
get your
right, so
job done.
moving forward, listen what I need you to do on your end, okay?
Yeah, you just go ahead. Tell me what I need to do there,
All
buddy.
right. So I'm gonna need for you to send over to the company the initial processing fees for the documents and the remaining tax
Oh, I
fees.
don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think so, buddy. I ain't sending no shit to nobody.
Well, you're not sending your shit, Mr. Walker, okay? I'm gonna
You
explain
just said you
exactly.
want me to send over a fee. What does that mean?
All right, so I'm explaining to you that this is the processing fee and everything. All right?
Oh, the processing.
Yeah,
Is it processing or is it processing? Which one is
the
it?
processing fee, whichever you want to pronounce it.
Processing. What does processing mean,
It's
anyways?
the same as process. It's whichever you chose to
Oh,
pronounce
it's
it.
just mispronounced it. Okay,
No, it's whichever you
gotcha.
choose to pronounce it.
No, you only one way
This
of
is the
saying it.
English language.
Yeah, yeah, right. Then usually you speak it a certain way, and you're speaking it really badly, very
No, the
poorly.
English language has
It's
many
processing,
pronunciations.
right?
Do you know what
Yeah, sure it
pronunciation
does.
means?
Yeah, it means that you don't know how it's said, but go ahead.
All right, pronunciation mean you
You
can.
just tell me about the processing fees then.
All right. So the processing fee needs to be out of the way. And as I speak, there has to be an initial
I've
amount
never
of
heard of a
30,000 to
processing.
take
What
care of
is
your
processing?
processing fee.
I never heard that word before, processing.
Which, whichever you want to pronounce it, Mr. Walker.
You either pronounce it correctly or I ain't sending you shit because I don't
All
know
right.
how you got your job and don't know how to speak English.
Well, my
Why don't you
qualification
put
is
me on the
what
phone
matter.
with
It's
somebody who
processing
can?
fee. Okay? My
Right,
qualification.
processing fee. That makes more sense. Why didn't you say that first time?
All right.
You trying to get under my skin here? Or you trying to piss me off? Or you just
I'm doing my job, okay, Mr. Walker?
right? You're pissing me off. Is that your job to piss me off, or you
No, it's
want
not to
this to
piss
go
you off.
smoothly?
Everything
Well, you're
should go
doing a damn
smoothly.
good job of it.
All right. So you said the right word is processing, right?
That's the way it's said. Yes, it's
All
not
right, sir.
processing.
Thank you for the correction. So
You're welcome.
the processing has to be done initially. There's a processing fee, and I'm gonna put the fee forward to you now, and you decide what best you could do. Okay?
Yeah, send that fee over to me. Let's see what this is.
All right. The initial
You
amount is
can't tell
for.
me over the phone?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can't tell me over the phone what it is?
Yes, I'm sharing it with you. I'm looking at the computer. I don't want to make any mistakes. All right, the initial amount is for $30,000. All right,
No, well, that should be easy to take that out of
and
this this
that's for
prize.
all the processing fee. That's a one-time
Right.
initial payment.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Go ahead and take it out of it. I give you my permission.
All right. Well, I can't touch your money. I can't touch your cashier's check.
Why are you calling me if you can't touch my money? What
No,
use
I
are
can't
you?
spend your money. I can't spend your money.
I'm not
You
asking you to
can't do
spend the
that.
money. I'm asking you to pay the fee.
But
There's
that's
a
getting
difference.
access to spend your money, sir.
Oh, so y'all don't pay any of the fees for this, huh? You try to make the winner pay out up front. Is that what you're trying to say?
And that is just a part of the protocols. I never made the rules, but I'm just
I
trying
don't.
to explain them.
Well, who the hell are you working for? Is this some new company?
No, sir, it's not a new company.
Well, who is it? Who's this prize coming from?
As I mentioned, this is the American Cash Rewards. All right?
American Cash Award makes people pay up front to win a prize, huh?
It's only
How in
the
the hell did I get
processing.
entered
The
into this son of
processing,
a bitch?
Alright, just calm down, Mr. Walker. I understand how you feel, but everything is alright. Everything is sure,
No, everything ain't
and my
alright.
word
I've
is
been
my
fucked
bond,
over
and
more
you're
than once
assured with
already
my
by
words,
people.
okay?
And you sound exactly like them jackasses that called and fucked me out of my money before. I ain't gonna take no fucking from anybody, alright?
Alright, listen, sir.
You
I'm
either
not
get
gonna
the shit
listen. You're
straight and you
getting
take it out of my
disrespectful.
fucking prize, or
Listen,
you don't
listen,
even
listen.
don't fucking call me if you're gonna try to make
Listen
me
to me, sir.
pay
You're
this son of
getting
a bitch up front.
disrespectful, and I'm a grown man.
Hell,
I'm a
I'm getting
boss. You're no
disrespectful
boss
because
to
you're
me.
talking shit to
I'm the
me.
boss, so shut up and listen. Shut
Yeah,
up and
well,
listen
boss,
to
get
me.
the shit out of your ears and listen,
Shut
you
up.
son of a
I
bitch.
have your millions to get to you.
Fuck
You have
you.
nothing. Alright?
Yeah, just
So
take it and
listen when
stick
I'm
it in your
talking and
ass
listen
body,
when I'm
boy.
doing my job. You shut up and you
No, I
listen.
ain't listening to you, you fucking jackass. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Shut up and listen to
Why don't
me.
you
Do you
put
want to
somebody
receive
on
your
the phone who's
300
got a
million?
goddamn brain
You
cell in their
shut up
head?
and listen.
Get someone with a fucking brain cell in their head, you stupid son of a bitch.
I'm gonna stay
I'll
here
give
on the
you the
line. I'm
processing
gonna get the
fee. I'll
company.
process my boot in
Listen,
your fucking ass. I'm fixing to process you a boot in your ass, motherfucker.
you're talking too much. You're gonna lose this because of your talking. You know that?
Oh, I ain't gonna lose something I never fucking had. You're filling me full of shit over there. I know when someone's jerking my fucking chain. You think it's as
Sir, do
funny
you
playing
think this
pranks
is
on
funny?
me at my
Do you think
age?
this is funny,
You
sir?
think it's funny playing pranks on a guy my age?
Listen, listen. When you find
Go
yourself, you
play your
call me back.
fucking pranks on
I'm
your
gonna give
fucking
you some
buddies,
time to find
okay?
yourself. Okay?
Why don't you get the dick out of your
Listen.
ass and go
I'm
do
gonna
a
give you
regular
some time to
job?
find yourself because you're not
No,
thinking straight.
you just get your shit together and quit asking for money from they don't owe you. That ain't no processing fee.
Not you.
What? Oh,
Have you calmed yourself down,
have
Mr.
you calmed
Walker?
yourself down?
Of course.
Good, Frankie.
Yeah. have you smoked a joint all day?
I don't smoke. I drink.
You only drink?
Well, I mean, these days, yeah.
Okay. What do you like, beer or tequila?
Neither. Whiskey.
So what do you choose? Oh, you rather whiskey?
Johnny Walker Black.
Yeah, I love the Johnny Walker.
Right. Well, so do I.
Yeah, and the Grey Goose.
Oh, Grey Goose. That's for the ladies.
Yeah, I drink it sometimes.
I know. You probably give it to your girlfriends, get them wasted. I remember being in high school. That was wine
You know a
coolers
lot,
back
don't
then.
you?
Well, I don't been around a while. What are you, about 20?
Okay. No, I'm 48.
48. Damn.
Yeah.
What, you found the fountain of youth over there or what?
What do you mean?
Well, you sound like you're in your 20s.
Well, of course not. That's good to say. I do feel that way also.
Good, good. It's all that sea moss you've been drinking, right? Say it's
Moss.
good. Say it keeps you young. The sea
No, I
moss.
drink spirulina. You know
Oh
spirulina?
no, who is she?
He's not a she. That's what I'm drinking.
Oh, it's a Drake. Gotcha. I thought you
Yeah.
was talking about a lady. So I'd like
No.
to meet her. She make you feel young again.
Yeah.
So
So what is your secret?
I don't have one. I'm old as fuck. I'm falling
You have
apart at the
no tricks.
seams.
You have no tricks amongst your sleeves.
No, no. Only thing keeps me together is the whiskey. If it wasn't for that, I'd fall apart.
Nothing else.
Not that I can think of. Maybe Lucille's Vittles, you know. She's
How much do you
pretty
weigh?
good cook. Oh, I weigh about 165 sometimes.
Oh, we weigh the same.
Oh
You're not
yeah.
fat. You're
No,
not fat and
I
you're not slim.
work too hard to get fat.
And
Tell them to shut that horn off.
yeah, I'm going back in my office. Just leave the
Okay.
parking lot. Hold on.
Well, I don't know why we're still talking because I'm not sending no money over to you, so you're probably wasting your time there, Harry.
Listen,
Frank.
what I'm gonna do, the delivery team that's coming over there, I'm gonna let them call you and video call you and show you your check. Okay?
Well, it'd be hard to get a video call on this phone.
Alright. They're gonna send some photos. What can I do to prove to you that you're actually gonna receive this?
Well, you can
I know that you're a man. Listen,
and at the
you're a
bank,
respectable
or
man that already has your things
was you
that
asking me a
isn't gonna
question,
fall
or
right
you
for
just
you.
gonna talk while I'm trying to say something?
All right, sorry about that. Go ahead.
You asked me what you had to prove. I said, meet me at the bank with the money. That would be the proof.
All right, but there is something you have to do in advance. That is to take
Well,
care of the processing fees.
something you're talking about that requires me spending some money and giving it to you, right?
Well, you're gonna send the money to the company, and you're gonna get the delivery team over there, so you have nothing to worry about. One shot is all I need to show this to you. You're
Well,
gonna see the
where's the delivery
representative.
team at?
I'll have to check their current location, call them to see. I could also provide you with their contact details in a short while.
What's their names?
I Peter is with them, and there's also David Sawyers. Have you
Peter and
ever seen those?
David.
Yeah, David Sawyers.
David Sayer, right, from the Publishers Clearinghouse. He's working with the delivery team.
He's he's with the delivery team. Yes,
What
because it's a
about Danielle
promotional thing.
Lamb?
This Christmas is a promotional thing, so they're on board. So that's
Danielle's
why
not
I
with
say,
them?
who's that?
Danielle Lamb's not with the delivery team?
No, I don't think so. It's only Peter Sawyers. He's a part of the Christmas promotion, so he's joining them.
Peter Sawyers. I thought you said it was David Sawyer.
Sorry, David Sawyers and Peter. Peter's with the Price Patrol. Sorry about that.
Well, what's Peter's
So
last
it's
name?
just
Is that Pumpkin Eater?
Buntin. No, Buntin. B
Bumpkin
U N
Eater.
T I N.
Okay. Well, so Peter and David are somewhere, but you're not sure where they're at.
Yeah, I'll have to call them to find out their exact location at this time.
Okay. And one of them's gonna send me a picture of the check, huh?
Yeah, they could send you where they are also, out down the
Is
road.
this
So
that
I'm just
gigantic check?
big as your front door.
Is this that gigantic check?
Yes, it's as big as your front door. Those promotional
Oh.
ones you've seen on the
So is he
television.
gonna send me a picture of one of them holding it up, or what?
No, they maybe send you it with a picture of it in the truck they're driving.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be some kind of proof, I guess. I've just had my
Yeah,
leg jerked around,
and you
a lot lately. I'm
and you
tired of it.
so you will be able to take care. If I'm able to send you that, you'll be able to take care of the processing fees so that they're safe to deliver this to you. Because the thing
I've
is, if
got the
they're to
money. I can either give it to them or I can give it to you. I'd rather you meet me at the bank. I don't think them driving out here to the farm is the proper place to be doing this presentation.
Yeah, you told me that you're out there in the country and you have to go in town. That's more professional, no problem. But the thing is, I have to make sure the funds that I'm asking you to get sent to the company, I have to get the paperwork so I could fax them off to my guys.
So
So
you're
the
not gonna do
BPD will
this
get a copy.
unless I pay up front. Is that what you're saying?
My guys is already on the road. They're already out there waiting for confirmation to come over. But the
Well, that's
thing
not
is,
what I
you
asked
have
you.
to get this done.
It's not what I
Yes,
asked you. I said you're not gonna do this unless I pay up front.
yes.
Okay, well, we'll just call this thing off, and you just pick your charity you want to send it to. I don't really need
So
your
I can't.
money.
No, this is a cashier's check. Your name is on it. So listen,
Well, just
you're
scratch
saying
my
that
name
there's
off of
nothing.
it.
You don't
Send it
believe in
to the
this?
children's hospital or somewhere.
Listen,
Whatever donation you
listen. They
want to
don't
send it
listen.
to.
You know what, Mr.
You can
Walker?
send it to the
I've
Red
never missed a shot
Snapper, the
before.
Jerk Chicken Foundation, or whatever. I don't need it if I gotta pay up front for it.
All right, you're making me feel bad because
Well, you're
since
making me
I've been
feel
doing
bad
this
because I've
job,
already done been ripped off for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you're sitting there trying to tell me to send some
I
more
don't
money.
I don't. No, this is not the case. I'm here for you to
That is the
gain.
case. You
So
just said you're
listen,
not sending it unless I pay
I've
up front.
I've never disappointed
Now
any
you're
of my
disappointing me
winners.
right now, so that streak's
I
over.
don't intend. I'm not disappointing you. I've
Yeah,
never
you
missed a
are.
shot.
You've
My name is
disappointed me by
Bullseye.
trying to ask for
Listen, my
money.
name. They don't call me Bullseye for nothing. I've never missed a shot. All I need from you is one chance to
That's a
show
good
you
one.
that
I
you will
like that.
receive this.
They call you bullshit,
Yeah,
you
I
said?
Bullseye. I've
Oh, I
never
thought
missed a
you said
shot.
they
I'm
call you
telling you.
bullshit because you always tell a lie. Alright.
You're funny, but I want to prove you. I want to get this done for you. I could help
Well,
make your
I've told
Christmas a
you
bit
what
more
you can
merry.
do. You can meet me at the bank. You pick the bank in Durango you want to meet at. I don't care what branch it is, and I'll come down there with enough cash to pay your fee.
I understand. Well, I'm explaining the
Okay, well, tell
process.
me what the fee is, and I'll make sure I have enough cash on me.
As I told you, it's the 32.
Right, that ain't no
It's the
problem. I've got it right here.
36,000. So,
Won't be a problem. You just tell me which branch your guys want to meet at. Are you gonna be there? Are you gonna be there, or is it your David and Peter?
it's just David and Peter.
All right. Well,
I'm
tell me
gonna
what time they're gonna be there, 'cause it's getting late. The bank closes in a couple hours.
listen, listen, okay?
You
You
don't have
have.
an answer for this, do you, son? We're
All
gonna
right,
have
I
to
need for
we're
you
gonna
to
have
get
to rename you
that payment to
bullshit
me
if you
today.
don't start shooting straight, 'cause you're not being a straight shooter right now. There's no reason to call you bullseye if you can't shoot straight with me.
Well, I'm a straight shooter, okay?
Well, right now you're a
All I need
bullshitter,
is
so
one
just
chance.
let's
Give
get the
me the one
bullshit out of
chance.
the way. Right. How much of my trust do you need? 1%?
No, I never said 1%. It's the processing fee of the one-time payment.
I said how
All I
much of
need is
my
the one
trust?
chance.
How much of my trust do you need so you can earn the rest of it?
Any amount. Just enough
One
to
percent
work
then.
with
We'll
me a
go with
moment.
one.
All right. So I have 1% off your trust. I'm
Right.
gonna get back to you with a photo, and I need for you to go down to the bank.
Well,
Oh,
you send
a
it and
matter of
I'll
fact.
start heading that way. I'll just text you when I get to the bank or call you, okay?
All right.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
You got the information?
I got it.
All right. I'm gonna call you back. I have to call Peter.
Well, I gotta get back to the office, so I'll talk to you when I get there.
Okay. All right. Drive
Bye.
safe.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Is Frankie there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's a little bit breaking up a little bit, but I can hear you.
Okay. I'm gonna have Peter call you in the morning. Peter, they had to book an hotel
Oh,
somewhere
pumpkin
close.
eaters, are they around here?
Yeah, they're getting a hotel for the night.
Oh,
So
okay.
everything will be done in the morning, okay?
All right, sounds good. I'll be expecting them. About what time you think?
What time is best for you in the day?
Oh, just tell me what time you want me to meet them down there. I'm gonna meet them at the bank. We'll just go to the
All
Wells
right, two
Fargo. There's one there in
Wells Fargo.
town.
Which one of the Wells Fargo? I'll have to have the address. You have to give me the address.
Give me a second and I'll look it up real fast for you.
All right, do that, please. I'm here.
All right. Well, don't go anywhere. You already had your supper?
Yeah, I just got in. It's something I warmed up. I warmed up some rice and made a bit of salad to go with it.
Oh, sounds delicious. I like the
Yeah.
greens myself.
Yeah, I love my salad a lot.
Oh no, I meant smoking them. You know the greens I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I
yeah. You
I don't
told me
smoke them
that.
though, but we have the jelly beans and the gummy bears. You know, they'll
The
they'll help you.
edibles.
They'll help you get to sleep. Yeah, the edibles. The edibles are incredible. You ever heard
Yeah.
that? The edibles are incredible. That's a great song. I love it. It's good for business, you know.
Okay, so 200 West College Drive.
Yeah, yeah. They'll open at 9 o'clock. I can be in the parking lot waiting on them at 9.
All right.
All right,
So
I'll
all I
call
need.
you
Oh,
if they're not there on time. I'm gonna be calling you and bitching you out.
all
Me and
right.
you're gonna have an argument again. It's not gonna be fun.
No, that won't be the case, brother. All right. I'm a
Okay.
man of my word. As I said, I'm Bullseye. I never missed a shot, okay? So give me a chance to do this.
You'll always be bullshit to me, son. Don't give me that bullseye
Well,
stuff.
you could say that. That's your point of view until I prove you wrong. So you could
Right.
say that,
Well, you
okay?
only got 1% so far, remember? So when you get the other 99, I'll start calling you bullseye.
All right, no problem, buddy.
That's a good cowboy name too. You got to. You not gonna
Yeah.
be with them in the morning, or are they by themselves?
They're already at the hotel close by. So I won't be there in time, but I'll
Okay.
video call. They'll video call me.
Well, do you wear a Stetson?
Repeat that for me.
You ever wear a Stetson hat? You know, the cowboy hat.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
When
I've got one that's still in the box in here. What size your head, anyways? Do you know? About 7 or 8,
about
maybe.
8, well, yeah,
Yeah.
about 8.
I'll give it over to Peter to give to you, and that'll be my Christmas present for you When they can
I'll
come back to
appreciate
the
that.
shop, they can give you that Stetson so you can wear it around there. And it'll mean a lot more when you're talking to someone in person. You tell them I'm Bullseye. That hat will
All
kind
right.
of reconfirm what
I'll
you're saying.
all right. I'll appreciate that from you. I'll
No
accept it, okay?
problem,
And I'll
buddy.
appreciate it.
All
Thank
right. Well,
you.
you have a good night then. I'll talk to you in the
Good
morning.
night to you too. Yeah,
All
in the
right.
morning. Bye.
Bye. Hello?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to bother you so late. I just didn't know if you had a chance to look over those strains or not. To see if there's
Oh
any
yeah,
of them there you need.
I seen some strains that they have there for yeah.
Well, which ones were you interested in?
I didn't even get to write down the name. My buddy has it because we were discussing it and everything, and I see where you try to call me today, and I missed the phone by picking it up, and I tried calling you back, but seems
Oh,
like you were
well.
pretty busy.
Oh, I was pretty busy. We had apparently I won another fucking sweepstakes somewhere.
Oh
Had to
really?
had to take
So,
care of that.
so what did you do in regards to that?
Oh, I wired them some money, and I'm supposed to meet them at the bank in the morning.
Oh, okay.
But
So
I
you went
told
to the
them,
bank and did a
yeah,
wire?
yeah, I did the wire. I went down there and done the wire for it. But I told them to put a hold on it until I make sure they meet me at the bank. If they don't meet me there, it's canceled. I'm canceling it. I'm done messing
Oh,
around with these people. If they're not showing up, then I'm not going to give them the money.
oh. So how much money they told you to wire, buddy?
Oh, it wasn't a lot. It was just 32,000, but it's still Christmas time. You can't be throwing money away.
Yeah.
How's your Christmas looking? Are you getting set
Well,
up?
it's not looking so good as yet. I got a lot of wish lists, a lot of requests, but you know,
Oh, I might have to send you some of this Kush here, and that would make a good Christmas present for you.
well, at least that's not something I could give everybody. You know what I mean? So
Oh
I
no, I
don't.
didn't mean for the kids or nothing.
I
I'm
have some.
talking about man to man.
Oh,
You know.
I have some grandkids and
Right,
you know persons
right.
that
Well, this is not for the kids. I suggest you get something more in the toy department for them. But anyhow,
Yeah.
I was just maybe when you come over and do the tour, I'll let you try every one of them, and you can tell me. I
Well,
don't know.
I'm yet to decide if we will be able to make that over before Christmas because
Oh yeah, it don't have to
it's
be before Christmas. It's whenever. It's an open invite. I'll just
so you
take
went
you
so you went
around.
so you went in town today.
Yeah, I went in for a little bit, just long enough to swap by the bank and talk to them about this. Make sure everything's on the up and up.
Oh,
You know, make sure the account was good and all that. They
what
won't
account did
approve it.
you what account did they have you wire that money to?
Oh, hell, I don't know. I'd have to look.
Yeah.
You a banker too?
No, but I know pretty much a little about it. But last night
Oh,
we talked. You said you would have been off those kind of stuff, but I guess you just giving
oh
it a
well,
final.
I just told you I was gonna be more careful about it. Not gonna lose any money to these people. It was in South Carolina. It was some place in South Carolina. I don't know off the top of my head what the bank. I've never heard of the bank they were using before. Something different. I guess they got different banks in different parts of the
So
country, you know.
what is what is the name of that person who called you?
Oh, the guy's been calling me. That's Frank Douglas. He works with the Publishers Clearinghouse. He's had Dave Sayer there with him and some other guy named Peter Pumpkin Eater or something. I didn't catch his last name. Sounded like a bunch of yo-hos. I got in an argument with him. He called me back apologizing. I said, well, he goes, give me 1% of your trust and I'll earn the other 99. I said, well, I'm not going to let this payment go through until you earn the other 99. He said his name
Right.
was he said his name was Bullseye. I said, you sound more like bullshit than Bullseye to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry, I got me a little drink here. I'm trying to relax a little bit before bed.
Okay, so you home alone?
No, no, not really. I got a house
No.
full, but they're not bothering me right now.
Okay, well, you see, I'm here, Johnny, just, relaxing, but like I said, things is not looking too good for me. I don't know if
What's
there's
the
anything
problem,
you
bud?
could do, if there anything you could do to help out a friend.
What's
Like as
bothering
I
you?
said, Christmas around the corner and, the bills and, stuff for kids, grandkids, and,
Oh, all
we trying
right.
to set up our dispensary and, like I said, it's a partnership with me and my friend, so,
What's your
I'm
buddy's
just,
name? What's your friend's name?
his name is George.
Oh, George. Yeah,
George,
I
yeah.
know a George. Well, you and George see how far you can get this thing coming along. If you wanna, I could
But
invest in this thing
I
if you
definitely,
decide to
I
start it.
definitely, yeah, I definitely tell him that, it would be good we try to get some of your strains and visit your farm, which we agree. So,
Oh, okay.
right there, we already trying to put you as the number one supplier or, you know, head
Well, you have
marketer.
to be in Colorado. Remember that. So,
Yeah, we
I might.
definitely want to come over, but right
Yeah.
now, like I'm saying, if there's any little favor you could do me, buddy, I would appreciate it. Whatever it is, just try to help me out and,
Oh,
try to get
okay.
on top of things.
Well, I don't know if I can help you until you get everything going. You'll have to wait until you get your license in your building and all that before I can start
Yeah,
sending you something.
yeah. Well, and, despite of, I know you have the products, but, I'm thinking if there's any way you can help me financially, you know, whatever you
Well,
can do, I'd appreciate it.
you
Trust me.
need to give me a little more information about what you're doing with it, because like I said, I'm being a little more careful about where I spend my money nowadays. Because
Yeah,
like this guy, if he doesn't show up, which I fully expect him not to show up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't trust no
So you,
one as much as
so
I
you,
used to.
you got your receipt for the wiring and all of that.
Oh yeah, they're not doing nothing until I call them. I told them, hold this thing until you hear from me. So if they don't show up in the morning with my prize, well, I'm just gonna not call them. I'll tell them to cancel it right then and there. And I gotta go to town anyway, so I'll just pick me up some feed and some other stuff, and I'll head back to the house.
Okay, you going to town tomorrow. What time you going to town tomorrow?
Oh, well, I'm going to be there at 9 o'clock when they open, so I'll be there in the first thing in the morning.
Oh.
I
What are
got,
the banks like out there? What are the banks? What type of
oh, we
banks
got
is out
Wells
there?
Fargo's where I'm meeting them. My
Oh,
Texas
that's the
bank,
bank.
my Texas bank ain't, they don't have one in Colorado, so I had to, we got one
So
here
what?
called, Alpine. That's my favorite one that we joined. They're really nice people. They're only in Colorado, so, feels more like a family bank.
Yeah.
But who do
Well,
you bank with, Mike?
well, I do business with Chase and
Oh,
this
okay.
other bank and my wifey. It's
You like the
think
titty
it's
bank?
no, not TD. I forgot the other name, but
Yeah, the Spank Bank.
So what bank? Spank?
Spank Bank. You ever heard of that?
No, what bank is that?
Well, that's the one you save all your. When you see a pretty lady, you take a mental picture of her and you put it in the Spank Bank.
uh,
I'm just playing. We used to say that when we was kids. We'd see a pretty girl by, we like, I'm gonna deposit that and went in the Spank Bank. But no, we use Alpine. We use Wells Fargo sometimes. I don't care much for any of the other ones. But I don't even like Wells
what?
Fargo, to be honest with you.
You say you don't like it?
Well, if I had my choice, I won't do business with them. But if they're really
So
bringing
do you,
over millions of dollars, I can't just put it in the safe. They gotta deposit that shit into the bank. That's too much money. I mean, the government's gonna take a third of it right off the bat.
taxes? But I could get you a Wells Fargo bank, and you could try to give me a little help out tomorrow, and so we can finish up with getting our building together, and I can tell my friend that I have some more money up front to get this thing going, even if it's
Well,
just a little.
maybe you got my email.
No, I don't got your email.
Well, I would like to see a little bit of proposal of what y'all got going over there before make sure y'all not doing something that's not going to be profitable.
No, of course. That's why, like I said, I'm, with the guidance of my friend because he's the one that has
Right.
family into this, so he's trying to set up his.
Have them send me
But
something. Let me know what y'all got going on. I'm gonna text. I'll text the email over to you. Mikey can take a look at it and he can send it over to me. Okay. I don't have very good eyesight anymore. He has to print stuff out for me big before I can see it.
oh, but
You
you
want to
said
do
he's way.
that?
You said he's way back in Texas.
Right, but he's in constant contact with us. He's my
Oh,
IT man. He runs the website. He does all that for us. He can look over. He can send the email, forward it over to me if you want to show me what you got going on.
right.
But
All right. You just try to. So what's the
lawyers
email?
got the lawyers too would probably want to look at if I loaned you some money, they'd want to write up something. So
Well,
you
it's
know,
nothing hefty. If you could, for right now, I know if I could get like maybe a 5,000 or so, I can just tell him I have some more on what I have, and then I could, give it to him. So, it's nothing big.
no,
I
okay,
promise you one.
that sounds good then. Well, just let me know. Send it over. Let me know where this place is at and what you
But
got going
tomorrow,
on.
so tomorrow, I don't know if I could. If you're going in town, you can call me. And I could have you just probably do it like a deposit. That
Oh,
way it would
okay.
be easier.
Well, if you got a Wells Fargo, that's where I want to be in the morning.
Yeah, I could. You could just go inside and do a little deposit. It's simple. You know,
Right, right on. All right. Well, I'm
five
gonna
times.
go get me something to eat, bud. I don't know if you've eaten, but I'm starving.
All right. Tell you what. Get something to eat and give me back a call. I'm gonna call up my buddy right now and let him know that I'm getting a little help. And
Nah, just text me if you get a chance. No, if I see it before I go to bed, I'll holler at you. Okay?
well, it's better you call me. Remember, you the big man. All right. So it's better you call me. Get something to eat and you give me a call. Or I can give you the information.
There's the email you can send it to. Let me know where you're at and what state you're in and all that good stuff. 'Cause I don't want to waste my money if you're not gonna build here in
Yeah.
Colorado. 'Cause I can't do nothing out of the state.
No, that's you're not gonna waste. Remember, we have to come to Colorado before you give us any other
Right
perks.
on.
So,
I'd like to meet you first too, but it doesn't look like you said you'd get here before Christmas, so we'll just wait and see.
right,
Send me what
right,
you
and a lot of
got and
things.
let me look it over. Mike Holloway.
Right. So that's Mikey and Selena. Whose email is that?
That's Mikey's. You know he got
Oh,
married, right?
no, I didn't know that. And what about
Yeah.
your email? What's your email?
Mine is just for business, so he'll forward it over to mine when he gets it. It's probably better to send it to Mikey first because he goes through everything, make sure that there's no viruses. I mean, you
Oh,
like to,
definitely nothing.
well, you never know. That's why it has to be checked.
Right.
All
Well,
right.
get something to eat, buddy, and call me. I'm gonna, see if I can get the information, and so you
Well,
can
just
have it
text me
ready.
if you get it. I'm not gonna call you if you don't have it. So I got things I gotta do before I go to bed. So just
All right.
text me
But in
if
the
you get
morning,
something.
would you call me in the morning, or I should call you what time?
Well, I'll just call you when I get a break tomorrow. If you send me something or if you text me something, I'll give you a holler. Otherwise, I'll just see you whenever you get a chance to come over before at the end of the year or whenever you do get your chance to come by.
Right.
I think you need to come by though and check out
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
the,
That's
the
definitely on
place.
the agenda. So if I'd appreciate all your help for me tomorrow,
Bring
buddy.
a
Trust me.
driver, okay?
All right, yeah, I will do that.
Because
So,
you're gonna be fucked up before you leave here. I promise you.
well, I'm not gonna come by seven. Maybe it's gonna be three or four of us. So,
Oh, no,
we
that's what I'm
definitely.
saying. Bring a driver, someone who don't participate, because you ain't gonna be in no condition to drive after you sampled about 20 strains. I don't care how much you smoke, you're gonna be fucked up.
Oh, you want us to catch a smoke? You want us to smoke on the farm
Well, you
together?
said you wanted to try the strains out. There's about 20 or more, so it's gonna be hard to keep your head out of the clouds if you try all of them.
Right. Well, I'm not so much of a big smoker, so I'd have
Right.
someone do the testing. I'd have someone
Oh,
do the
you bringing
testing.
some testers over with you? Someone that knows the greens, right?
Yeah, I
Alrighty.
can't do.
I got
So,
some. I
I'm
got
gonna.
some shit here that'll knock them on their ass. I promise you.
I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah. Looking forward to y'all coming over. I like to get the company.
Right. So I'll give you a call, get some food. I'll give you a call in the morning, and like I said, if you could just do me that kind gesture, I'd really appreciate it, buddy, because I want to just able to come up front with my friend. But I'll talk to you tomorrow about that. I'm gonna get the
Yeah, right.
information.
Okay, sounds good.
Anything.
What percentage are you used to smoking over there?
Well, we have the Gorilla Glue. They have this loud smoke.
You
They
have the
got this one for.
Skywalker?
Oh, I heard about that one. And they have this
That's
one that makes
30%.
people.
That's pretty strong.
They have this one that make people go real slow.
I like that one. Except if they're working for me, then I don't like that one. That's what happened to our driver. That's why I had to send him to the fucking rehab. He went he went too slow on me. His brain got slow. All right, I'll go get something to eat. I'll talk at you later. You have a good one.
Uh, All right,
Uh,
call me.
hello?
Good day, Mr. Walker.
Yeah, trying to get hold of Mr. Douglas.
Yeah, I was following you all afternoon. As I told you, sir, the paperwork is needed. If they are to deliver this without the paperwork, they could be in trouble.
Well, you're gonna be in trouble if
And
you're trying to get money out of me before I get my money.
well, no, that's not the case.
That
That's
is
the
the
least
case.
of our problem.
Well,
No, sir.
that's the main problem. You don't seem to want to meet me anywhere. You don't seem to want
Mr.
to give me
Walker, I
my
have my team
prize.
traveling. They're within an hour of you. They're within an hour. But here's the thing. The
So it's
paperwork should be
taking them
presented.
about 7 hours to drive 3 hours.
The paperwork should have arrived with the FTC. And the FTC, they're not going to approve for us to be there without the paperwork. That's why I asked you to do the
You
transfer.
don't
You're
have
not
the
paying
paperwork.
after.
Your guys don't have the paperwork.
The paperwork I'm referring to is the documents that the FTC should get a copy of in the BBB.
So the BBB
All I
has to
need for
get
you
hold of
to
the
do,
FTC so they can get hold of the PCH.
the paperwork.
Right, the paperwork. Are these physical papers y'all passing around to each other?
It's fax. It's faxed through the machine,
Sex.
sir.
You say sex?
No, fax. FAX.
Oh, y'all using a fax machine?
Yes, sir.
Damn, they carry that around in the car?
Fax are now. Fax is a lot shorter than you remember it to be. It can be sent and received on your phone.
Okay. Well, I don't
And
know
they
what
have
that
those.
has to do with me. I sat down there for almost over 4 hours till my phone went
Oh, you
dead.
never called
And
me? You never
yeah, I
called me?
did. I texted you. Just looking at it right here. I said,
You told me that you
half the
were
day
down
I've
there,
been
but I
waiting
never.
down here, and you guys have not called or anything. Well,
I've been calling
I
you,
can't
Mr.
get a
Walker.
call when the phone's dead. You said they were going to be there in 3 to 4 hours at that location. I gave you the address. You even sent me a little map. Said y'all was on your way. So somehow they didn't
Mr.
get
Walker,
here.
can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, can you hear
Can you hear
me?
me?
Can you hear me?
All right. You need to go ahead now. What I need for you to do. I'm going to prove my point, but you have to make sure you do what you're expected to do now, before the bank closes.
Prove your point.
Do you want me to get Mr. David or Peter on the phone to let you know how far they are or how close?
Yeah, sure.
They're on their way and they can't meet you without the paperwork faxed off. and the 32,000 is to pay for the paperwork. I told you this from yesterday
But they're
night.
not gonna get it unless they're not gonna get it if they don't show their asses up.
As I told you, Mr. Walker, your 300 million is what you will receive today. They're on their way with the check. Your end of the bargain should be met. That's what I'm asking, sir. That's all.
That's what I went
I
down
don't
there for.
expect to
I
turn.
was down there waiting on y'all. And they had the money there. All you had to do was pull up in the parking lot and come in and sign
They're on
everything.
their way. They drove
They're
past that
three
address from
hours
last
fucking
night.
late, okay? I was down there at
All
9
right,
o'clock when
calm
they
down,
opened.
sir.
I was
Calm
down
down.
there at
Here's
9
what I
fucking
say.
o'clock when they opened and y'all didn't show up.
Listen, sir. Listen.
You listen to me, pencil
Confirm the
neck. You get your
deposit.
shit
I'm gonna
together.
call back.
Get Peter
I'm
on
gonna
the
call back the
phone.
agency. I'm gonna call back the agency. I need for you to confirm the transfer. Don't hang up. I'm gonna call Peter and the agency right now.
Yeah, you go ahead and transfer it.
Hold on. I'm calling them now.
I think I need to get my banker on the phone. Maybe I can add him to the call. Hello.
Yeah, it's Frank. Hold on. Let me add Peter on the call. Hello, Mr. Peter is there now.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? I'm just 45 minutes away from you guys. I'm waiting on the documents to come over with the check here.
Okay. What do you want me to do? I don't have the documents.
Well, the
Pardon me?
deposit, as I said, Mr. Walker, has to be confirmed. David is driving. He said that they had to pull over because the paperwork has to hit the head offices before they could be there. They could be in big trouble.
Yeah.
I was just talking
And
to
we've
them.
been parking here. We've been parking here.
I already sent you. I done sent you the confirmation that the transaction was made.
You have already sent it over?
Yeah, I sent it yesterday.
I don't think so.
It's right here in the text.
And when will it be available?
That was yesterday at 3:30, or maybe it was 5:30. I'm not sure. Um, I don't have any idea. I'm not a banker.
Because
It don't take more than
our
one day.
department here is saying our department here is saying that it hasn't gone through yet, and we've been parked here for
And how
about
far
15
away you said
minutes
you
now.
had to stop, Peter, because you guys
Yeah.
didn't see the deposit?
Yeah, let me see if I can get. Let me see if I can get my attorney on the line. Give me a second.
Well, once you make the transfer, it should be available, okay?
Yeah.
Mr. Peter, how far away did you say you stopped?
Hold on and see if he answers. I don't know how busy he is today.
We're talking.
He's 45 minutes away. You not listening?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Please.
He's not.
Oh,
He's not
45 minutes.
available right now.
Well,
Let me
was your
let me
attorney the one
see
that
if.
made the transfer?
Yeah, let me see if my other attorney's in his office. You got a. Who's on the phone with us? Peter?
Yeah, Peter's still there. Mr. Peter.
Yeah, where are you at, Peter? You said you're 45 minutes away from Durango?
I'm right here on the map. On the map here, it is showing me and Mike here that we are 45 minutes away. But as
Alright,
I
well,
told
I'm
you, we
back
have
at
stopped
Holmes.
because we
I guess
haven't
I
got
need to
any
head back down
confirmation.
there then. Y'all gonna be there before they close then? About 15 minutes before they close, you'll be
We
there?
don't listen. We
What?
want to make sure you confirm. We want to get the message that the payment is confirmed.
Well, why the hell why are y'all wasting my time if you're waiting on the bank?
Fine,
What do I look like? Do I sound like a fucking
All
banker to
right,
you?
Mr. Walker, you're a grown man. We respect you. Once you said you've done it, I take your word for it. So we're going to wait and see. So
Well, you ain't showing up. It ain't too damn respectful. Leave me
we,
sitting there for half a
all right,
day with my thumb up my ass.
All right, sorry for the wait, okay? But I'm
Yeah,
gonna have
no
Mr.
shit.
Peter leave. I'm gonna say something to him now. So if anything happens and that money is not sent and they lose their job, I need for you to stand accountable, okay? Because I'm gonna make them come over.
I'm not in charge of them losing their job. I didn't hire them.
No, it's because of the protocols they have to follow. So it's just that, the company policies.
Well, I don't know exactly what you're expecting out of me. You said you were going to show up at the bank and you were going to deposit the money, so that's why I sat down there for 4 or 5 hours waiting on y'all.
Yeah, that's a part of the plan. You could go on down there now.
Oh,
And you
you
said
want me
you
to go down
confirmed the
there and wait
transfer, right?
again? Peter's going to be there, right?
They're gonna leave there. I'm gonna let them leave.
Oh, well, perfect. I'll be down there then. You got the address, right?
Yes, that's the address they're 45 minutes away from.
Okay,
And
well, I'll see him
make sure
there.
the transfer for the 32,000 is confirmed.
I've already confirmed that they know who it was. It was me. I'll go in
Yeah,
there and I'll
hold on.
approve
Yes,
it.
my company confirmed it. I've just got a text. All right, I'm gonna call you. Head on down to the Wells Fargo's location.
Alright. What do you want me to do when I get down there?
Take this phone with you, please. Call me when you're there.
I can't take this phone. I have to take the cell phone with me. Cord's not
Take
that
the cell
long.
phone. Did you charge it up?
Yeah, it's charging.
Okay, take it with you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I could hear you now. I'm organizing with Peter and David. You're helping the country now, right?
Yeah, I'm driving.
Alright. You left out already?
Yeah, I had to
Alright,
if I was
well
gonna get there in time.
alright, and I'm still on the phone with my supervisor. They're on the phone with the bank, confirming the transfer. That's why I never wanted you to drive out, but no problem. Alright, let me call back David. I'm
Okay.
gonna call you back. Hello?
Hey, I'm just pulling up.
Yeah, you're pulling in now?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hold on, don't hang up. David is calling.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Walker, thank you for the patience. Alright, I made Peter and David to leave the spot to come to you, but the transfer is still not being shown. And they're calling me and they're asking me if they should come and want if it's confirmed, but I'm letting them know that sometimes with the bank, so sometimes the bank.
Yeah, it can take 48 hours sometimes. It can take even longer.
Okay. What's the longest have you ever seen it?
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, what's the longest?
I've had it take 3 to 4 days sometimes when it's
You've seen it take 3 to
like
4 days
100,000 or
before?
more. Yeah.
Okay, so it's because it's a lot of money it's taking so long.
It's a business account, so they have extra verification process.
And you took care of that, right?
Well, they do the verification process. I just contact them and let them know it was me that made it.
Okay. Okay, so once you let them know, then it's the bank has it in process then.
Right.
Alright.
What time are they gonna get here? Cause they close in 20-something minutes.
Oh, it was.
What?
Alright, do you think it was a transfer you did or a wire?
It was a wire, I believe. A wire transfer is what they call it.
Oh, it's a wire transfer. That's what your guy told you that did it.
Yeah, wire transfer. Maybe I should go in there and check with them and make sure everything is good.
Yes, yes. And I want you to stay on the line until Peter and them are there. So if there's a stop, I'll let you know. So stay on the line until they're there.
Okay. You say call you back when they get here?
No, I wanted you to stay on the line until they're here. I'm
Oh,
gonna
well,
call
I
them
gotta go
and
and I'm
get.
gonna go inside, so.
Okay, you're go. All right, go on in the bank. It wasn't the Wells Fargo's you made the transfer from, right?
No, it wasn't Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo's where I want the money deposited.
Yeah, I remember, but I thought you were where the bank you made the deposit because I was gonna let you ask them when the deposit will be ready. The
Oh no,
transfer will be ready.
I'd have to contact I'd have to contact the Texas bank to do that.
Okay.
I'd have to hang up on you to get hold of them.
All right, do that while you're sitting at the Wells Fargo's
I
waiting.
just want
I'm
to
gonna
make
call
sure
that
they have
agent and see.
everyone here I need to be here for this, for them to make that
Okay.
deposit, because they'll want to sign some, they'll want to know the Republic and everything, sign some
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll
All
call you
right. No
back. I'm
problem.
gonna go talk to
No
them and
problem.
talk to my bank.
All right. All right. I'm. Yeah, Mr. Walker.
Yep.
Yeah, did you call them?
Yeah, I got hold of them. I talked to the people in here too. They said it'd be fine. They need to hurry up though if they're gonna. They can stay open a little late if they are bringing that much money, and they said they'll have
Okay.
someone here to
So
stay.
call your bank now, please. Call your bank and confirm the transfer also. Thank you.
I've already confirmed it.
No, not confirmed. I mean to check. I ask them when it will be available.
Right. Well, they said it's available. I just looked at it a second ago. It's showing it to
All right.
be complete. The transaction's complete.
That's what it says.
That's
Transaction
what it says
completed.
on their online banking page. I looked it up while I was in
Okay.
there. I connected to their Wi-Fi and checked it out.
All right. All right. My guys is about 25 minutes. Give me some time. And let me call you back.
25
Okay.
minutes.
Less than 25 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And they're gonna take some pictures of you because I want to see the smile. Did you bring the hat for me?
Yeah, I got everything. I loaded everything this
You
morning.
got the cowboy hat. You said you're gonna give
Yep,
them for
I've
me.
got the Stetson hat. It's in the truck. I've
All
got it
right.
in a box so it doesn't get crushed.
Okay. All right.
You want me to stay on with you till they pull up, or you want me to call you back?
I'm gonna call you back. I have to call them right now.
Alright, well I'll
I'm
take a
gonna call you
picture
back.
of the page, show you that it's showing it to be
All right.
complete.
Do that.
Alright.
Do that. Okay.
Bye. Yeah.
Go back in your car. Are you in your car?
Yeah, I'm in the truck right now. Still waiting.
You're in your car?
The truck.
Yeah. I just sent you a text. The 300 million will be ready. I will be ready for tomorrow. As David and Peter, they just got a call from the CEO, and they say they can't show up until this reflects. So just give the bank the time. Give the bank the time, okay? I don't want Peter and David to get in trouble. They're really upset that they drove this far, and I am too. But the best
I'm
thing to do,
upset as well. Why don't they get down
and
here
I'm
and get
so
this
sorry
done,
to
take
hear.
care of?
I'm so sorry to you too. But let's give the band the time for it to reflect. And I'm gonna keep Peter and David in the city tonight, close by. So they will be close by for the presentation in the morning.
Well, have
All
them
right.
call me.
But I apologize. I apologize
Have
about
them
that.
call
So
me from
please.
their number.
All right. Right now. Okay.
Yeah, have them call me. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
take them
let them
out.
call
I'm
you.
gonna take them out to eat. Make them a little happier.
Okay. Hold on. Let me.
I'll just be waiting on their number when they call me.
Hello, Mr.
I'll let
Walker.
he call you when he reaches to
Hey,
the
Hello.
Airbnb where he's staying, okay?
yeah, where y'all staying at?
Well, we're on our way now, going back to stay to the hotel. So when I got there, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna send you the address, okay?
Yeah, I'll come by
God,
and I'll take y'all
goddamn,
out to
David, did he
eat
burst the
tonight.
tires? Oh my. David just burst the tires.
Burst a
Another problem.
tire.
Is there a jack in the back? Yeah. God damn it.
What did you say he did? He busted a nut?
Um, the tires. One of the tires has gone out. But that's not what we're here to talk
Oh
about.
well, shit. I got some tools on me. I can help you out. Which road are
I'm
you
not
on?
sure. I'm gonna look. David gone outside to see how bad
All
is it.
right. Well, I'm gonna go get a bite to eat. If y'all want me to grab you something and bring it over, holler at me.
All right. But the thing is, I'm kind of
All
upset.
right.
But are you hearing me?
Well, yeah. What are you upset about?
Cause I've driven so long and I didn't know that we should
That's
have
your
just
job,
waited.
buddy.
Yeah, I
Suck it
understand.
up, okay?
Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
All
When
right.
when when I get rested, I'm gonna give you a call back and let you know where I'm at so we could meet up sometime. All right?
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, like I said, holler at me if
Where where
y'all
where,
want
where
something to eat, and I'll swing by there.
Thank you. Where
Just
where
give me
where
a.
you're where you where are you at now? Are you home now?
Oh, I'm just leaving the bank. I'm still in town, so I'm not very far from you. Just give me
All
a.
right.
Send me
Let
the
me know when you're
location if you
home.
need my help.
All right. Thank you. I really
All right, later, Peter.
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Walker.
Hello.
Yeah, I have Mr.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You
I'm
don't
Mr.
hear?
Say hello. Hello to
Good,
Mr.
hello,
Walker.
hello.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm here.
Yeah, Mr. Walker. That's Mr. White. He's the one receiving the transfer.
Well, this doesn't really tell me anything. This could be anybody. I need to talk to him.
No, it's Christian. Mr. Explain yourself.
Yes, sir. I'm Mr. Wade on the other end of this phone. Yes, sir.
Well, you need to give
And
me a
you have.
call. I'm not going to accept a call patched through someone else's number. That doesn't tell
All
me
right,
anything.
I'm gonna let you call Mr. Walker. He wants to speak to you as the person receiving the transfer. Okay.
Okay.
That's,
All right.
Want me to call him?
I'm
yeah,
gonna make him call you.
share my number with him so he can call me. We can make sure that everything is on the up and up.
All
All
right,
right,
sir.
thank
No
you.
problem.
Okay.
No problem.
Hello.
Mr. Walker?
Yeah, this is Mr. Walker.
Okay, this is Mr.
Hey,
I'm
Mr.
supposed to. How you doing?
This is Christian.
Yeah, Christian. Yes, sir.
Okay, well, I'm just trying to work out this stuff with the bank. I was
And I
just,
have an account. And I have an account with the bank. That's my bank.
you said,
Yes, sir. Columbia, South Carolina.
okay, well, I was just wondering why they're using some banker out of Carolina when Publishers Clearinghouse is in New York.
I don't know. I just know that's my bank, and I've been with them for almost 12 years.
Right. Okay. Well, I've had a few issues with these people. Some people calling me, telling me I'd won something. So, you can understand my skepticism. I wanted to make sure that you were their merchant banker because this
Yes,
is
sir.
a lot of money I'm sending over there.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay to tell my bank that you are who you say you are.
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all I needed, Christian. This guy's been giving me a hard time, and I've tried to tell him the bank is having an issue verifying things, so I'm trying to do my part to smooth it out.
Um, I understand that. Well, this
Did he give you any of the details about this prize?
did he give me any details? No, he didn't.
Yeah. So you don't know that I was supposed to be winning 200 million?
That I was supposed to be 200 million.
No, I'm supposed to be winning 200 million. That's what this payment is for.
Oh, okay.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah, I am now. Yes.
Oh, he didn't even bother telling you any of those details?
Well, he told me some kind of details. That's all. He just didn't tell you. He just told me about it. That's all.
Right. Well, I just want to make sure he's being upfront with you because I don't know how these different banks are, these different merchant bankers are tied into this company. I would thought that Publishers Clearinghouse would have their own department to handle this.
I did too.
It seems a little strange to me. Okay. Well, I don't want to bother you anymore, Mr. I just I was having an issue with my bank and he said he would let me talk to you to make sure that you are actually the merchant banker for the Publishers Clearinghouse then.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Is there
I'll let you get back to what you're doing.
is there any time that the money might be deposited into my account?
Um, I have to call them up and tell them that I did speak to you. Is it okay to let them contact you?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay, well, I'll give them that information. That way they can look and see that this is the number on the account, so it should match up, right?
The number is what? Can you read it back to me?
I've got you. I gotta see if I don't want to hang up on you. Hold on a second. Is it 803?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay, well, if that matches up to the account, then they should go right through. It might be 24 hours. I don't know how they do their business down there, but when it's almost 30 something thousand dollars, sometimes it takes a little while.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right, Mr. Christian. You have a great day. Okay, I may call you back if I need something.
All right. Nice
All
talking
right,
to you.
you too. Thank you. Talk to you later.
Bye bye.
Bye. Hello.
Hello. Hey, Johnny.
Give me a second. Call me right back. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How you doing, Johnny?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing, not so good. I missed your call yesterday because, I
Oh
was
yeah.
busy.
I understand. Ain't no biggie. It wasn't nothing important. I was just I had this guy calling me wanting some money. I was gonna have you talk to him for me.
Yeah, you hearing me? What's up?
Oh, I just had this guy call me yesterday telling me some of that phony baloney. I was trying to get hold of you so I could ask you about it, see if you thought he was on the up and up.
I didn't hear you. Could you repeat that, buddy?
Well, I had someone calling me telling me that I'd won something that sounded like some phony baloney, and I was calling you
Oh,
because I was going to see if you thought he was on the up and up.
oh, okay. So, so what about the first person that called that you wired the 32,000? Did you ended up canceling that?
Well, that is the guy I was talking about. He'd
Oh,
been calling me. The bank had a problem with his account, so I was just gonna ask you because you said you've been through this before and you know that kind of some of the tricks that they try to pull on you.
yeah. So what did you do? Did you go back to the bank or what?
No, the bank called me this morning just a little while ago and said that they wanted to look into it a little further, so I called him back. He put me on the phone with the banker. Banker said that he's legitimate and he's out of South Carolina and that everything is on up and up. So he wanted me to call the bank back and make sure that the transfer goes through.
Oh, okay, okay.
What do you
So
think
we're
about it?
well, honestly, buddy, honestly,
Be honest with me. Don't hold
be
back.
hon- be honest with you.
Yeah, don't bullshit me. You're my friend, so I want you to shoot straight.
All right. First thing is, did you tell your wifey about this, or you just need my opinion?
Oh no, I hadn't told her about it. She's not here right now. She's in town, but she knows that they've been calling off and on. She told me just to ignore them, but
Oh, well, if you want to give it a try and see, you can, but otherwise, it's based on how you're feeling. But right now, I'm here. Yesterday, my wife, she got sick, so I'm not in the best of shape right now, to be
oh
honest with
Lord, she got a cold or something.
you. Well, it seemed like it's her blood sugar that went a bit too high.
You're gonna have to go. You have to go a little easy on the pom pom there. You're putting a strain on her. I know you young guys are. You're always trying to go at it all the time. You gotta give the girl a break.
You don't go at it all the time.
No, back in the day, I'm older now. I think I'm older than you, Aren't you 40 something? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're still a young man. You're out there sowing your seeds.
you're what, in your 70?
No, I'm not quite 70 yet. It'll be another year and a half or so.
So what are you doing today?
Late 60s.
You, you,
Late 60s. I'll be 69 next
you
year.
on your farm? You in the office right now?
Yeah, I'm just taking it a little easy. It's cold out. It's cold today. I don't want to get out there and get chilled. I'll be like your wife. I'll be sick if I get out there and get cold.
Hmm.
Start sweating.
Right now I'm stressed, brother, because I need some money to get some stuff taken care of, and I'm not in the best shape right now. So how much money those guys wanted you to get approved with the wire?
Wow, it was 32,000. Hold on, let me look. I took it. That's part of getting old. You forget stuff. Yeah, it was 32,000.
Right.
Oh well, it is what it is. If he's not legitimate, then they'll cancel it. I just was kind of thinking you might could give me some advice because
Like I said, I don't think you should.
you said we were like friends.
True. And that's why I said, honestly, I don't think you should go with that. Just work with your feeling, you know?
Well, my feeling was that um something wasn't right, but they had that guy call and talk to me. He's definitely from South Carolina. He's who he says he is. I can tell from the accent he's from that Appalachian area. But I don't know why why the company out of New York would be using someone from South Carolina. Seems a little off to me, but I'm not a banker, so I don't know. Maybe they send shit all over the
Or
world.
I was, I was even calling you on your cell phone. You don't have it with you?
Oh, well, I was on it, I think. I was just off on the line with those guys. Probably why I didn't
Oh.
you see the call. But anyhow, you need to. It sounds like you need to go hustle up some work and get you some money so you get you whatever your problems are. You can take care of them. I gotta call the
Well,
bank and talk to them. See if make sure this guy matches up with what they told me.
so what are you gonna call the bank and say? I don't even think you need to call back, honestly, buddy. If you need my advice,
Oh,
that's what
I
I'm
have to
telling you.
call them and tell them one way or the other. They told me to let them know if this was who I was sending the money to. So I gotta tell them the guy's name and his number, so see if it matches up with the account. They said they had someone had this account was reported as being suspicious. That's why they wanted me to verify it. So I guess I'll get on there and I'll work with them and see if we can figure out if he's legitimate. You know what I'm saying? 32,000 is a lot of money to just send out and not know if the person's who they say they are. Well, Mike, you you got a busy day ahead of you.
Well, not really. Right now, I'm just stuck here, not knowing my next move. I remember you said you would have helped me. Is there anything you can do for me today? Even if whatever you can do, Johnny. If it's just 2,000 or something, whatever you can do, I'd appreciate it, please.
Oh,
Because right now
hold on
I
just a
don't.
second. That guy's trying to call me. Let me see what he's needing. Give me just a
All right,
second. Just stay on the line.
yeah, let me hear.
The number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
Oh my gosh, he's lost his number's not in service anymore. Oh, okay. Well, are you still there, Mike?
Yeah, I'm here.
What was you saying? What was you needing the money for? Didn't you say it was later when you get your business going?
Yeah, that's one of the things. But right now, like as I said, my wife is sick, and the hospital, the doctor, and everything. There's a little bit of expense, and anything that you can do,
Oh, all right, gotcha.
anything you can do, I'd appreciate it. Trust me. I'm between a
Uh,
rock and a hard place right now.
uh,
How long would it take you to go in town?
I don't know. Hold on just a minute. He's trying to call me. He must have his man in his office or something. Just why is your phone squeaking?
My phone is not squeaking.
It's making a squeaking noise. Sounds like you got a mouse on the line.
Oh no. What are they calling you?
It's probably just a network.
They calling
Yeah.
you on your other.
Hello.
Hey, oh, Mr. Douglas, Frank,
Yeah, I'm here. Who is that on the line?
that's my one of my business partners. I was just letting you know I had to call with Mr. and he sounds like he's on the up and up. So you think it's okay to call the bank and tell them to just verify that?
Yeah, so just call the bank and verify it, okay?
Okay. And what am I supposed to tell them this is for? Because
You just let them know it's for a friend. You're taking care of business with him.
I don't. What about the Publishers Clearinghouse thing? They've already asked me about it.
No, you don't have to disclose that part. No,
Oh,
you don't have to disclose
that's
that part to the
that's
bank.
not part of
The bank
what.
doesn't want to know that.
Um, Mike, you said you had some.
You just
You won a prize one time too. Are you there, Mike?
you're talking to me.
Oh no, I was talking to my business partner, Mike. Um, you we're on the same line. Well,
Mike is not saying anything. Just make sure you don't. Just make sure you don't disclose your business to everyone, anyone. Okay, until you get your money.
Well, I had to disclose to him because we're talking about maybe starting something together, and this
Okay.
money's
Well,
gonna
well,
help.
Mr. Mike, he probably hears my voice. If he's with my company, he hears my voice, and I'm the bigger executive here. So once I say it's all good, it's all good. I've
No,
never met Mike before this.
he's not part of your company. I told you he's my business partner.
Oh, oh,
You trying to take my
oh. So
business
where is he?
partner
Why
away
can't
from
he
me?
say hello?
Mike, say hello.
No, no. Why can't Mike say?
He may be muted. He was having a problem with his phone. I think he's probably just
Okay,
having
I'm
a
gonna hang
phone
up and call you back.
issue.
I'm gonna hang up and call you back.
Well, you don't have
I'm
to
gonna
call me
call you back.
back. I'm
Okay.
already on the phone with you. I'm gonna turn Mike. I'll go ahead and hang up on him. And what do you need to talk about? 'Cause I
All
gotta
right. Do
call
that.
them right
All
now.
right. Do that. Do that.
All right,
All
I
right.
hung
Get him
up
off the
on
line
him.
for
I
now.
did. He's gone.
All right. When you call the bank, you just let them know you're send them the money to your friend. Of course, you haven't met Mr. Christian personally as yet, but you will because you will really appreciate this and everything that you're doing. So what happened? You just let them know you're helping out a friend. It's that fine.
Well, it's just
You
business,
don't
all
have to
right.
disclose any.
I'm not helping
Yeah,
Mr.
or you could say
Christian
it's business.
out.
You could no, you're helping yourself. So what you could tell them it's for business. It's owed.
Right. I don't even know
Yeah.
this guy. Okay, so I tell him I
So just
owe
tell them it's
Christian some
owed,
money.
okay? Yes, tell them it's owed and you're paying him
Well,
back.
I can't be lying about stuff like this. It's $32,000. They're gonna want me to fill out some. I'm gonna have to fill out some IRS paper. That's a large amount. If it's over 10,000.
Okay, so what do you think is the best thing you could what do you think is the best thing you could tell them?
Well, I think the best thing was just to tell them the truth that I want a prize. And when you say is this taxes or is this some kind of registration fee? I don't.
Yeah, it's taxes, but you listen, it's taxes, but all you gotta do
Oh my
is
gosh, they're gonna definitely want to know about it if it's taxes. They're gonna want to know everything.
no, it's for the paperwork.
Oh,
Remember,
I
this
have to
is for
talk
the
to the
paperwork.
IRS too. They got a guy
All
down
right,
there that
listen
does
what I
tax
need you to
stuff.
do. Listen what I need you to do. Can you hear me?
Are you saying something? Can you speak up a little
Yeah,
bit?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
you
can you hear
now.
me?
Oh, there you go.
All
Yeah,
right, you're
what?
gonna let them know that hey, I should have sent this to Mr. Christian some time ago. That's all. You don't have to disclose your private business. It's your personal business, okay?
Well, it's going to the bank. It's not really that private. I mean, I've got to talk to them about it.
Okay, but I'm talking about your personal business. Remember, no one at the bank tell you their business. You don't have to
Well, I
share.
don't even know Christian. I don't even know Christian, so it's not really
Mr.
personal.
Walker, everything is all right. All right, everything is all right. Mr. Christian is a great guy. I've met him before.
Right, but
You
what do I tell them about the taxes? Because if this is for taxes, they're gonna want me to fill out something.
No, it's don't tell them it's for taxes. No, you don't. Just tell them
You
it's.
just said it was for the taxes.
You remember I told you it's for the paperwork, right? You don't have to share that with the bank, Mr.
Oh,
Walker.
this is for the paperwork. Well, get your story straight. Damn, you
Yeah,
said
yeah.
it's
Just
taxes, now you're
remember what I
saying it's for
told you.
paperwork.
No, because that's what I
Are
told
you
you.
drunk again?
No, I'm not drinking on the work, sir.
Oh, it sounds like you're drunk off your ass. You don't even remember what we talked about.
All right. Yes, it's the paperwork. You're the one said taxes, so I'm explaining everything, sir. All you need to do, let the bank.
Well, no, I asked you, and you said yes, it's for the taxes. That's why I brought it up.
Okay. All right.
I
It's
mean,
for the
I
paperwork
gotta
that I
tell them
mentioned,
something.
okay?
I can't just tell them I met some guy on the street and I owe him some money. This
No,
is a lot
no,
of
you're not
money.
telling that. You're not telling. Yeah, you're not telling them that you met someone on the street. Just let them know you should have get the money to the person good while ago and you just got the
Well, this is
opportunity
kind of
to.
putting me in
It's
a
that
bind.
simple.
I was wanting to help my buddy out with his business, and you're taking the last. You're taking some money that I could be investing.
Remember,
How long is it going to take for Peter and them to get down
I
here?
have to get your money. All right. So that's why I need the deposit to hit Mr. Walker so I could tell Peter to leave. I
Well,
was
I'm a
just
little
on the
bit
phone with
pissed
them.
off at Peter and them. They didn't go to dinner with me last night like they said they was going
Oh,
to,
you spoke
and
about
then they
dinner.
hadn't even bothered calling me this morning. That's pretty disrespectful.
Okay, you spoke about dinner.
I mean, you offer a person buy somebody dinner and they don't even call you back, let you know if they got off the highway safe. They blew out a tire
Well,
while I was
they
talking to
said
them. Well, I'm
they
trying to
said
let you
they
know
had a
what's
place to
going
stay
on with the
last night.
delivery guy. I'm trying to update you here a little about what's
Yeah,
going
yeah, yeah.
on.
I spoke with him.
You did?
Mr. Walker, I spoke with him, sir.
What did they say?
I'm here, sir. Can you hear me?
Are you
Can you hear
there?
me?
Are you still there? Can you
Yes,
speak up
sir.
a
Can you
little
hear me?
bit? Can you speak up a little bit? Uh, Did you
You're not hearing
did
me?
you talk to Peter and David? Hello?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I can hear you now. Can you speak up a little?
Yes, I spoke with Peter and David. They're at the Airbnb where they stayed for the night.
Oh, they're at the Airbnb. Okay. Well, did they get the tire fixed?
Yeah, they fixed their tire. They got a new tire. We had to get someone to drive down there.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I offered to come over and help them with it. I got some tools in the truck.
Okay, okay. So,
All
Mr.
right.
Walker, here's
So
what I
call the
need you to
bank,
do.
right?
Just
Okay. Go
confirm
go ahead.
and
Tell me.
confirm it.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
tell me
you're
what
calling the
I'm needing to
bank.
do. Hold on, you're talking right over me. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, okay. So you're gonna call the bank, let them
Call the
know
bank.
that the money you're sending is to deal with a couple of bills you had in the past with Mr. Christian. That's all, and they will take care of your business, sir. If they ask you if you know Mr. Christian, you've spoken with him, sir. I will never let you send your money somewhere that is onshore. So you give them your word, everything is all good, okay?
Okay, I tell them that I owed Christian some money from the past and that everything is good.
Very well.
Is
That
that
should do
right?
it. And once Mr. Christian receive it, yes, that's right. You're right. That's what you should said, okay?
Okay, well I better call Mr.
All
Christian and
right.
tell him that I owe him some money because he won't know if they call him.
Okay, I will tell him. I will tell him. You call the bank and I'll tell Mr. Christian that right now. Call the bank, okay?
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll call the bank and I'll give him his number
Okay.
and we'll get it straightened out and we'll get this money sent over. And it's for the taxes, but I'm
All
not
right.
supposed to tell them it's for the taxes, right?
Paperwork, not taxes,
It's
paperwork.
for the tax paperwork. I got you. Okay,
Yes. So you
I'll
have nothing to worry about.
oh, I wasn't worried. I was just trying to make sure I didn't send my money to somebody that was gonna steal it, you know?
Okay, okay. Mr. Christian is a great guy. He never disappoint the company,
Oh,
so you could trust him, okay?
he sounded like a good Christian man, and his name's even Christian, you know?
Exactly. He is a Christian.
Right, that's
I've
what
been
I'm
friends with him
saying.
for years. He's been
I,
working with the
I
company for
can
years. He's
tell.
a great guy.
Yeah, you've been working with him for years. Well, has it been a good partnership?
Yes, it has been. He's been
Okay.
like, I'm not sure what you and Mike do or what you and Mike have in common, but he's very close to me. He's kind of like my business partner.
Right on. No, Mike's a new fella that I just met. We're in the same business of growing marijuana, so I'm trying to help him get his marijuana farm started. Um, because they're having some hard times. His wife is sick, but that's all about personal stuff. You don't need to know that. But
Okay, no problem.
okay, well,
No problem.
I'll talk at you in a little while. I'll update you when I find out something. Okay.
As I said, Mr. Walker, as I say, I'm going to call Mr. Christian now and just share that with him. So in case the bank is to call him, he knows what to say, okay? So
Yeah.
I
Right.
need you
Right
to call
on.
the bank now and confirm the transfer, please and thank you. The
Okay.
earlier the better I
Okay.
could get your 300 million to you, okay?
All right, Frankie, calm down. Okay, calm your ass down. Everything is
All
going
right. I
okay.
just want to make sure everything is good.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Hey, you still want the hat,
All
right?
right, brother. Yes, keep the hat for me to give to my guys, please.
Okay, I got it in the
Please,
truck.
I need it.
It's in the
That will
case.
remind me of you.
All right, thank you, buddy. I'll talk to you later. I hung up on him, Mike. Just does anything
I'm here.
seem weird?
I was listening. I didn't even want to talk to those guys.
Right.
I'm just listening.
Well, I understand. I'm glad you stay muted because he kind of suspicious guy.
Right. You know what?
Uh,
Here's what I want you to do. All right.
uh-huh. Yeah.
Uh, the best bet is I want you to drive down to town and you go inside the bank and you looked into this some more. Take my advice. It's early enough right now. I want you to drive down to town. How long it normally take you to get to town? 40 minutes or
Oh,
30?
I got plenty of time. It's early. Well, yeah, I'll do that. I'll talk to him in person and make sure everything is good. It
Better you
seems,
drive down to town. This is the
yeah.
work phone, so
Yeah,
we're just
right. I'll grab my
make
cell
sure.
phone. It's charged up, I think. I'll get down there and I'll get it straightened out. I'll call you
I
when I
want you
get
to call.
down there and
I
if
want
this
you to
guy
call me when you're leaving. How long should
yeah,
it take you?
oh, it'll probably take me 45 minutes to an hour. I might stop and grab me a bite to eat on the way. But if this guy's not on the up and up, then I'll talk to you and we'll talk about your little business thing. So maybe we could help out some way.
Right now, Johnny, I'm not even talking about the business right now. If you could help me out with at least $1,500 today to help my wife, that would be great because saving her life is better. Money is
Oh
gonna
yeah,
always.
absolutely. If it's life and death, and hell yeah, we need to get that done as quick as possible. I'll see what I can do.
So I want you to call me on the cell phone though when you're leaving out, so I can be on the phone with you. I don't want those guys calling
Is
you.
she there? Is she there with you?
No, she at the hospital, so I
Oh,
would
oh
have
my
to try to.
gosh. She's already in the emergency room, huh?
Right, because
Okay, well,
what happened is she went and get a slight stroke. Her right arm is not moving, and she was unresponsive. So what the nurses started to do and the doctor, they started to, put back some sugar in her bloodstream. They gave her insulin, and
yeah,
then they start like put back sugar to the body. Um,
right.
and
They
some
give her an IV.
I right, you know it. So
Right.
man, this is crazy, and if you could just
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mike.
I'm not
When
asking.
you got something like that in the family, it's terrible. It's hard on everybody, but you'll get through this. I'll call you when I get down there.
Well, call me on the phone before you head out. You want me to call you on the cell phone now?
No, I'm heading out right now. I'll call you when I get there.
All right. So you
It's
have
gonna be a while. I'm gonna lose reception as
mm,
soon as I move out of here because the phone
you
service is
have the
terrible.
cash with you, or you have the cash with you, or you'd have to take it from the Alpine Bank. I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh
Or you
no,
have cash at home?
I
Cash?
don't have access to cash right now. Lucille's got me locked down.
Oh, so you have no cash at home in possession.
I had to talk to the bank if I wanted to get any kind of cash. I would have to talk to them. I'll do that when I get there.
Oh well. If you go down there and you want to cancel the 32,000, you do that. And like as I said, I'm not requesting 50, 40, 30 or so thousand. Just
I
maybe
know. I
about
got you.
thousand. That's change. Not even the business money we're talking about. I want to just do something quick, the quickest way.
No, I got you. I'll call you when I get down there. You just hold your horses. You can instruct me when I get down there how to help out if possible. I'll
Right.
send money to the hospital. Probably has payment portals. There's a way that I can help. I'm sure. You look into it while I'm driving, and I'll talk to you after a while. Okay?
Yeah, if you got the money, when you get the money in cash, you just tell me and I can, tell you what to get or buy. The quickest way to get it. So, you know.
Right on. Right on. Got you. I'll talk to you a little bit.
All right. So
All
call
right.
me, please.
Bye bye.
All right. Waiting on your call. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I sent you a text on your phone. Can you look at it? I hope you don't bash me too much, but I'm just breaking down and I just said let me give you a nice letter in writing so you
Oh
can
shit. Yeah. Let me wait till I get pulled over so I can read that. I can't do that while I'm driving. I'll call you back as soon as I get a chance. Okay?
Okay, you driving?
Yeah. I'm headed down there. I'm gonna lose you here in a minute. Talk to you in a minute. Okay?
All right, look.
I'll stop and get some gas. I'll read it.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
It's
you.
Frankie.
The truck's a little bit loud. Give me a second.
Okay.
You said this is Frankie?
Yeah, it's Frankie.
No, okay, Frankie. What's going on?
Yeah, did you get in touch with the bank already?
Yeah, I talked to him.
Okay, and you confirm things with them because Peter and David want to know. They don't want to be out there at that here in B&B all day.
Are they on the payroll?
No, they're responsible for delivery. They have to deliver and head back
They're
home, head
getting
back to
paid
their...
though, right? Aren't they getting paid for doing
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh well, tell them to
This is
quit
their job. They
bitching.
get
They're
paid.
getting some extra money.
Yeah, they're getting a commission.
I can't control the bank. Tell them it's out of my hands. I've
Okay.
done all I can do. I talked to the banker. I talked to the merchant banker. I've talked to the fraud department. I've talked to a bunch of people. They're ringing my phone like crazy. I got shit to do today besides just deal with
Okay.
this.
So once you confirmed it with them, everything is all set. Did they give you a time that it could be available?
No, I didn't. They didn't say. They said that they were still looking into something. I just told them what you said to tell them. I told them that it was for the taxes um, for the winnings.
No. Remember I told you should tell them that you're sending it to them for what you owed.
Oh shit! I forgot that part of it. No, I told them the deal you said about the paperwork it had to be paid before they could deliver the prize. They said they were looking
I
into
did I I
everything.
never told you to tell them that. I
Oh,
never told you to
maybe
mention
it was
anything.
might have been Mike told me that. I'm sorry. Let me.
Why would Mike discuss your
Talked to
business
him
and
right
Mike is
after
not
I
about your
talked to
business?
you.
Mr.
Is
Walker, I
that?
told you to call the bank. You should
Yeah,
call
I
the
did.
bank and
I
let them
did
know.
call him. I called both of my. Me and Mike had some unfinished business.
Mike has nothing to do with your money here.
Right, but
So who you
Mike's
should
dealt with
call is
this
the bank.
before. He said he's won
You're talking
before.
to that's why I told you to get Mike off the phone because he should not hear your business. You have to know how to prioritize things.
Hold on a second. Let me uh let me call you back. I'm fixing to pull in. I'll talk to you in just a second.
Okay.
Hello?
It's Frank. Can
Hello?
you hear me now?
Yeah, now I can hear you. What was wrong with your phone?
Yeah. It seems like something was wrong a moment ago.
Well, yeah,
All right.
I never could hear nothing.
Confirm the trans. All right. I need you to call the bank and confirm the transaction. All right.
Well,
I don't
you
like
got to
that. I
hold
told you
on just
what
a
to do.
second, okay? Give me a second. Mike's calling me.
Okay.
Hey, Mike.
Hello.
Hey, Mike. Sorry, buddy. I left without grabbing my card, and I was gonna see if Lucille could get me a little bit of cash too. That way, I wouldn't have to try to do something at the bank. Um, but I'm headed down there. Frank said go ahead and he said I should go ahead and get it taken care of. Everything is okay according to him. But I'll talk to them guys down there.
Right. So what happened? You reached in town and had to get back home.
Well, I didn't get all the way into town. I got part way, and then I realized I didn't have my credit card on me or my ID, so I had to come back. I'm at the office right now trying to pick up some stuff. I was gonna see if Lucille
Oh.
would just give me some money out of the safe, and then I wouldn't have to try to
Oh,
withdraw any.
I thought you said she was in town.
Well, she was. She's not now.
Oh. Oh.
Hold on a minute. Should
Oh.
I get her? How's your wife? Is she doing okay?
Well, she no, not so good, and that's why her sisters they're there at the hospital right now, and they were waiting on me. So I had tell them that I wrote a friend a message, and I'm waiting to see if he would try to give me something. Did you read the message?
Hold on just one second. I've been driving. I hadn't had a chance to stop, and I got Frank on hold. He's on another line, but let me see if I can read this real quick. This is pretty serious, huh?
Yeah, buddy, that's a message from my heart. So,
Oh my gosh. Well, I didn't know you was in that bad a shape. I didn't know you didn't have groceries and stuff. I thought y'all were starting a business over there. You sound like
well,
you don't have too much going on at the moment.
remember I told you from the other night that things have been bad for me. You remember when I said it, but
Right.
sometimes you're not gonna just be open right away.
I
So,
understand.
I'm
I just George is not able to help you out with some of the bills.
well, he has been doing what he can do. So you can't pressure.
Right. Where did you say y'all was out of? You're out of Georgia.
Huh?
Where did you say y'all was at right now?
Oh, New York. I'm in New York.
Oh, in New York. Oh shit, I didn't know you was that far off. Well, so you think this Frank guy might be pulling my leg?
Mike
Well,
can
that's
tell
why
you
I.
that. Listen to me. Mike is not a part of the company, so just calm
Frank,
down. Help him out. He sounds
Frank.
like
I
a
thought
great
you was
guy, but
on
he can't
hold.
tell you that.
Thought you were on hold, Frank.
Mr. Walker, listen, Mike cannot tell you that, okay?
Well,
Help him out. He sounds like
Mike's
a
my
good guy.
friend.
And let's
I
get
take
things
advice
done.
from my friends sometimes to get things correct.
Nothing is wrong with that. But you're the one to
I'm not.
claim everything, all
I'm not
right? So if you're
against
doing something, you
anything.
do that. But you can ask him to make a decision for you, sir.
I'm not asking
Well,
him
I'm
to
not.
make the decision. He's just giving me advice. He said that I
I'm
need
not.
to talk to the bank and make sure that everything is on the up and up. That's normal.
Yes, and that's what you need to do. And Mr. Mike has to be glad for you that you're in a place to better off your life. So he can't
He
tell you
is.
no to not
He's
do it.
happy for me. Um, this will help me and Mike both out. But this 32,000 is a lot of money. I could be sending that over there to help Mike's wife with her hospital bills
Yes,
if
he
you're just
sounds like
pulling
a
my
great guy.
leg.
Help him where you can. But remember what is truly yours. All right?
Right.
He should be happy for you, and you should have everything you deserve.
But if you're pulling my leg
Because
is
this
what
is
I'm
where your
saying.
blessings come. You're helping him, your blessings will flow.
Right, but if you're pulling my leg, then I'm wasting my time when I could be helping Mike. You get
Yeah,
me?
well, I'm not pulling your leg. Let's see the benefits, all
Well,
right?
the bank is having some issues. Why is that the case?
Because what you told them, that's why I said call them and clarify everything so they could have everything done.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna. I need to talk to Lucille for a second. You guys, Mike, how am I gonna get this money over to help your wife out? Can you figure that out while I put you on hold for a second? Mike, can you do that?
If Mike doesn't want to talk while I'm on the phone, then Mike is pulling your leg. It seems like Mike is pulling your leg. What business does Mike own? Send me Mike's number.
Why would Mike be pulling my leg? His wife got serious health
So
problems.
why isn't he talking? Why isn't he talking?
Well, it's personal. We thought you were on hold.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't
That's why
think
you should
Mike.
keep your business personal as well.
No, I don't mind sharing this information with Mike. Mike
All
hasn't
right, I'm
steered
not
me
gonna
wrong
go. I'm
yet.
not going to go into your personal life. I'm gonna
Uh,
keep it professional, okay? So your business is my main priority today. So just call the bank as you do. You say you're calling someone now. Call them now and then get to the bank.
I was trying to get my wife in here so she could open the safe up for me. Cause Mike, did you say you want me to send this to you? How? You gotta talk to me, Mike. I'm gonna get this lined out. Hello? Oh, I guess maybe his phone maybe he lost connection. I don't know. Um, all right, okay, Frankie. I'll talk to you when I gotta run down to the bank and get Mike some money.
Call the bank now. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Walker. Remember, Peter and David is out there at the Airbnb
Well,
waiting.
Mike said I should go in there in person and talk to him to make sure I get everything perfectly aligned. You know.
All right. So if you say Mike is happy for you, he will tell you the best thing to do. If not, then you know he's
Well,
definitely not happy for you and trying to take even your prize away, okay?
Mike tried to take my prize. Oh
If
shit.
he's not happy for you, then he must want to take your prize. That's what I'm saying.
Lucille's
So
already
you
gotten in
do.
the. She's in the bubble bath right now. I'll have to have her. I'll have to wait till she gets out of the
Listen,
bubble
listen.
bath. I'll call you
Mr.
back when
Walker,
she gets
Mr.
out of the
Walker,
bath. Okay?
you're a grown man.
Are you
You're a grown
talking? Are
man.
you
Listen
saying
before you
something?
go.
What was
Yeah,
that?
listen before you go.
Can you speak up a little bit?
All right? You're a grown man.
Right. I don't
Yeah,
take
can you hear
bubble
me?
baths. I don't do the bubble bath thing. I mean, I used to enjoy it
No,
when
I'm
I
not
was
talking
younger.
about the bubble butt.
But
Can you hear
if
me?
I get in a bubble bath with Lucille, we're probably not going to
Just
end up
listen. Can
taking
you
a
hear me?
bath. We'll get nice and clean, but that's not what the kind of bath I was talking about. I was talking about getting the dirt off of you. Go ahead, speak up, though. I can barely hear you. Your phone is so weak.
All right, listen. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Thank you.
You're a grown man. You
Yes,
make your
sir.
decisions, all right? When you're dealing with your business, I'm sure when you're making decisions in your business, you make the decisions. Don't let anyone tell you which decisions to make, okay? Remember when you and I was talking and you said that, listen, I
You
told you
said see
listen,
if I get some help with the this. You said get some help with the
you
decisions.
don't need any help with your
Oh, I don't
decisions.
need any help.
That's what I'm saying. You're a grown man. So stop asking for help.
Right. I don't do the bubble bath. I'm sorry. That's she enjoys it, but I use a little bit of bath salts whenever I do it.
It's not about the bubble bath. It's about the choice to get in touch with the
I
bank.
usually just use that lavender. It makes you smell good after you've gotten out. And the cocoa butter one too is one of my favorites. I'm gonna I'm gonna call him as soon as I've had a chance to talk to her. I'll let her get out of the bath first, and we'll get you and Mike both straightened out so you this can be moved on. Have they left the bed and bath yet, or are they still there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now. Was you saying something?
They're still at the Airbnb. You're a grown man. Make your decisions and make them wisely, okay? You you don't have to ask anyone what you got to do. So a moment ago,
Right. Grown
a
man.
mo
Peter and David are still at the bed and bath. I got you. Well, what do you want me to do? You want me to wait on them to give me a call so I can meet up with them?
you're gonna get in touch with the bank and confirm that the
Okay. Well, I'll
transaction is
call
done.
Peter now and see where they're at so we can get this taken care of.
No problem.
All
No
right. Thank
problem.
you,
Do that.
buddy. I'll talk to you. Well, what a jackass. She's kind of an asshole.
Hello?
Oh, Mike, you still on the line?
Yes, I don't want to be
Oh,
disclosing my
oh,
wife
okay.
business
Yeah,
with
yeah.
everyone. That
Thanks for staying on hold. I'm sorry about that. I was trying to take care of this guy to get him. He's getting a little nervous about this payment for some reason. I done told him everything's under control. For some reason he don't want me to talk to the bank. I don't know what his problem is.
I don't want to be talking about my wife with
All right.
everyone.
Well,
That's
I won't
personal.
mention her. I'll keep your wife to myself, and I won't mention her. As soon as Lucille gets out of the bathtub, I'll try to get you. You said about $1,500 would help out.
Yeah, you can just try to get like 2,000 or something, and when you get in town, I'll
Oh,
tell you what to do.
2,000.
We see.
What if she? What if I get her to? There's some money pack cards in here that Mikey got a while back. There's about 18 of them. You think I should just that be okay, or will the hospital take that?
No, well, I would have to connect my sister-in-law first, and then we'd have to try to get prescriptions and get some first.
All right, is she single?
Well, not really. I don't know much about her love life.
Oh, well, she's your sister-in-law. I figured you know if she's married. I'm always trying to find Mikey a good woman. He's been dating that crackhead for so long. I think he's about ready to get rid of her. So, all right. Well, that's besides the point. We can talk about that later.
Yeah, you said you have
About
so just
2,000.
you said you have money pack cards in the safe.
Well, there's 18 of them that she hasn't used yet. She done used up 3 or 4 of them, but there's 500 on each card, if I'm not mistaken.
Are they used already?
No, there's 4 of them have been used, but she throw those away. She don't keep them after you use them. They haven't even been scratched yet. They still got the strip on the back of them. I don't know how long they're good for. They've been in there for 6 months.
It's about what you want to do, mate. They
Well, they're
keep
still
texting and
good,
calling.
right? They're still good if you haven't used them, right?
I should think so. I think
All
I
right.
know about them.
Well, when she gets out, I'll see what I can do. All right. You said about
Well,
1,500.
yeah, if she don't want to open the safe, you can just head back to town then, or what? I don't know.
Well, I don't
I'm
know.
just
Let's
broken.
just take a step at a time, okay? We'll just see what she says. I think it'll be okay. She doesn't really like using these cards. She has her own card, you know.
Well, well, you can just get it then. You don't. I don't like to talk about my wife. It's breaking me down, and it makes me want to cry because I don't want to continue
Well,
seeing her in that.
Lucille is very understanding lady. She ain't gonna make fun of you for crying. That's just something you do when you're a man and things get too stressful. I've got to try to remember that myself. Sometimes it's good to have a good cry. You need a shoulder to cry on, you just holler at me, okay?
Well, I know you're supporting me, and I'm thanking you already. Well, like as
Yeah.
I said, if you want to head back to town, then it's up to you. Or if you want to try the card,
No, let me talk to her first. We'll call you back and we'll figure this out.
oh, you have to talk to her to get it. Wonder if there will be any problems. I just don't want to keep my families waiting and telling them that I'm gonna.
Well, unless you can get George to send you money, you're gonna have to wait because I can't do this right now. I gotta work. I gotta get this figured out. All right. Well, Frank's calling me, so let me get off here. Unless you want to talk to him, maybe he can cut you some of that money your way instead of mine. I don't need all of it.
No, that's fine. You talk to them.
All
I'm gonna
right,
call
because
my
he'll
sister.
probably want you to make part of the payment.
Call me back. Okay.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later. Hey, can you hurry it up? I'm fixing to get in a bubble bath with Lucille. Being a little bit.
Repeat that for me.
I'm fixing to get in a bubble bath with Lucille. You was something you needing something before I get the bubble bath?
Yeah. Just remember that you should start out the transaction with the bank because Peter was calling you. You wanted to know what's happening. Remember, they're peoples with lives, and they want to head home, so they want to deliver this.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna pass up a good bubble bath. I don't care about any of that nonsense. But let me get out.
You
Let me
can
get in
take
there
your
and scrub
time.
her back, and and she can scrub
All
my
right,
back, and
brother.
then
All
I'll
right,
call
brother.
you when I get
Frankie's
done.
got you. Frankie's got you. Okay, Frankie's got you. So
Okay.
do that. No
Thanks,
problem.
Frankie. All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
this Lucille.
Yeah. Crap.
These guys are so stupid.
They really are. I don't believe anybody who calls Lucille on text now. I find sus, and I think, you know what? You know this group that we've been dealing with for a year. You have to, and if you don't, then I'm gonna let you know. So basically, he wants Lucille to get $32,000 out of the safe. That's what he wants.
No. This guy just wants me to contact the bank and make sure that the transaction is going to go through and everything. And I told him I would go talk to you first,
Oh.
and because you're
Oh,
not,
okay.
I'm just say you're not aware of this, so you can be surprised or whatever you want to do and have question them or
Okay.
whatever. But let me think.
Okay.
There's a few things he said that were pretty sketchy. There's a couple guys at Airbnb in Durango waiting to meet me at the bank with our money too. So there's that. I,
Mm-hmm.
I might bring some of this up while we're talking to him, and then give you some ammunition. But yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well, I'll
Have you?
probably be like, I mean, Lucille will probably be like, you know what? We're not paying any money till we see the money. We're done.
Yeah, and I've told him
See
that.
how he likes that.
I told him that's why I didn't confirm the payment when but before I said they had to meet me at the bank. So they've had me run to the bank 3 times now, waiting on these guys at the Airbnb,
Mm.
and they've never showed up. It's always the same
Mm.
thing. Oh, we're just in the next town. Uh, but I mean, it
Mm.
just puts them on the spot, which is kind of funny sometimes because these guys had a blowout last night. That's why they couldn't get there in time, and I offered to go fix their tire, and
Mm.
they wouldn't let me. I'm like, okay. This is Frank
Mm-hmm.
Douglas, and I'll go ahead and add him. Let me see.
Okay. All right.
This guy's he's got a short temper too, so y'all gotta get along really good.
He can fight me. Seriously.
Frankie's Frankie's what I've been calling him. Hey, you there, Frankie? Speak up, son.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Fantastic. I'm here with Lucille.
How was your shower?
It was great. It was a bubble bath. I got her all bubbled up. She's happy right now. So you best talk to her while she's in a good mood.
Okay, okay. All
Hello.
right. All right. So we're all set?
Who am I speaking with? Who am I speaking with? What's your
Hi
name?
there. This is Frank. This is Frank, dear. You could call me Frankie.
Frank, what's your last name, Frank? What's your last name, Frank?
He
My
said
last
dear.
name is Douglas.
Hello.
Oh, it's
What? Can
It's
you
Can you hear
Douglas.
me?
Douglas.
Douglas? Oh, Douglas. Douglas. Okay, Mr. Douglas. Um, I'm confused as to why we're paying any money for a prize.
All right. Well, there was a couple of paperwork to be sent that I explained to Mr. Walker. We
Mhm.
also had a representative. We
Mhm.
have a delivery team there, Mr. David Sawyers, that you normally seen on the television. And due to the lump sum of money that
Mhm.
Mr. Walker is getting. So we have a representative out there close
Mhm.
by in Durango to have the presentation done of the check.
Mhm.
So they're on standby. And the funds that is to have the
Okay.
paperwork dealt with is sent. The delivery team is to have
So
the
you're
check
telling
delivered out to
me
you guys.
that we have to pay for paperwork. You do know who you're speaking to. He doesn't know who he's speaking to, doesn't
Well,
he?
you're not paying for
Lucille.
you're not paying. Just calm down and understand, ma'am. Okay? The paperwork that I'm
Don't
referring
tell me
to
to
is to
calm
make
down.
sure
Don't
that
be
his price.
condescending to me.
No,
Do
I'm
not.
just
Hello,
saying,
Mr.
don't shout.
Douglas. I'm speaking. Don't be condescending to me. Do you understand? Don't tell me to calm down. I'm
He
asking
told me the
legitimate
same
questions.
thing.
$32,000? $32,000 for paperwork?
Yeah, he had to
My God in heaven.
All right.
apologize to me, honey, the last night because he got kind of rude with me. I just trying to ask some questions. I just don't. I think it's only fair that us know the answers to some of these questions because it doesn't
Uh-huh.
make sense.
Yeah, right. And the fact that somebody's asking questions doesn't mean they need to calm down. It means you need to answer the questions, Mr. Douglas.
Yeah, I'm
Frankie,
answering the questions. It's just because we're on the same page. We don't have to shout.
We're not on the same page at all. We're not. No, we're not. I don't understand why you need $32,000
All right.
for paperwork to
All
win a
right. As I'm
prize.
explaining, ma'am.
Okay, you don't. Do you
All
know?
right. Do you know how
Okay,
much
Mr.
money
Douglas? Do
Mr.
you know what
Walker
we've
is
been through for the
receiving?
past year, Mr. Douglas? Do you know what we've been through for the past
Mr.
year? Do you
Walker
know all
explained a
the
bit.
monsters and
Mr.
thieves?
Walker explained a bit.
All right. Well, then you know why. Then you know why I'm skeptical and why I don't believe you and why I think $32,000 for paperwork is a crock
Yes.
of BS.
well, he said it was for taxes too, sweetie. I tried to explain to him it'd be a lot more than
No,
that, but he just keeps saying no. It's
37%.
32,000 for.
All
Mm-mm.
right. So what I'm explaining.
That's
Can you hear me,
BS.
Miss Lucille? No.
Don't call
All
me
right.
Miss
The
Lucille.
fact
You can
is,
call me Ms.
to
Walker.
make three. All right, Miss Walker, to make the $300 million 100% tax free.
It's 300.
That is the paperwork that I'm
It
referring
can't be
to.
tax free.
All right.
It can't be tax free.
So
The
we will
IRS
be.
wants 37% of everything. You're such a liar. You're such a
And
liar. Tax free.
so that's what
You're
I'm.
so full of
Miss
crap.
Lucille.
He's just confused,
Miss
honey, because
Lucille,
it's
I'm
been
Don't
a
call
long
me
senior
day.
Lucille.
executive
You
with my
call me
company,
Ms.
ma'am. All right.
Walker.
Tell her
Call
Miss
about
me
tell
Walker,
her
I
Ms.
know what
Walker.
I'm doing. This is
tell her
my
about the
job. I'm the
banker.
senior
Tell her about the
executive here,
banker in
ma'am.
South
We
Carolina,
have the
Frankie.
banker on standby. We have the company
A
representative
banker.
on standby, ma'am.
It's a
Banker. Let me guess,
Federal
Johnny. They wanted you to put
Federal
the
Reserve.
32,000 in a boot,
Oh no,
in a
no,
boot or a box, Miss
No.
Son.
it's a
Miss
wire. I
Mr.
sent the wire, but
Walker,
the
are you where
bank
your
has
wife is?
problems.
Are you where your wife is, Mr. Walker?
Yeah, she's right here. That's
Yes,
why
we're
we're
here
talking to
together.
you.
Look her into the eye, and I need for Miss Walker to look at you. And Miss Walker, you're gonna get to meet me in person. All right. If I don't do this, you will know that something is off with me. You have my number.
Very
I have my
doubtful.
delivery team out there.
Doubtful.
Well,
Listen,
where's Peter
I
and David?
understand you've been through a lot.
Where's
but
Peter and David at,
listen,
Frankie?
Ma'am, just a moment, please.
Good.
They're out there. They're out there. They're pretty
out
close
there.
by.
Pretty close.
I have to
They're
get
out
their
there.
addresses. Yes, Miss
Yeah,
Walker,
sure.
they're out there.
Sure they
What
are.
do you want?
Waiting
What do
on
you want
one
me to do?
Sure
confirmation.
they are.
What do you
Just
want me
give
to do when
one
she
chance,
looks
Miss
me in the
Walker.
eye,
I know
sir?
you're skeptic. You've never been through something like this, or you might have, and you might have been deceived. But this is not the case. We're talking about $300 million here for you guys.
And there's a lot more tax than $32,000, you moron. You are so stupid. It's 37%.
As I
Not
explained to
$32,000. What the hell's wrong with you? Did you get a first grade education, or did you even go to school?
He doesn't understand
Ma'am,
math.
you're being
that.
ignorant right now. You're
No,
being
he doesn't
ignorant.
understand math. That's why I think he's full of crap. You're ignorant.
Miss Walker, I'm
Screw
explaining to you.
How
You're
dare
being
you?
ignorant.
Mr.
You're
Frankie.
being ignorant.
Frankie, let me show her real quick the
Douglas.
little thing you showed me about the taxes, okay?
Call me ignorant. How dare you?
Yeah, that's uncalled for. I'll slap you in the face if you talk to my wife like that.
Company, How can you do that?
You know what? Well, you're lying. You're lying, or you're just stupid. Which is it?
I'm
stupid
not
or
lying. I have
One or the
everything to
other.
prove, ma'am.
I'm not lying. Yeah, prove it.
He
Bring
says
the prize over.
he says
Bring
he's
the
an
damn money
accountant,
over.
sweetie. He says he used to be an accountant, and
Oh, he's no accountant. He's no accountant. There ain't no way he was an accountant.
How do you know that, ma'am? How can you say I'm lying and you're not
because
me?
you're too
You're
stupid.
not being fair.
Because you're stupid.
Because
you're too
saying
stupid to be
you're
an accountant.
ignorant.
You're saying stuff that don't make sense, Frankie.
Screw
the
you.
Federal Reserve don't do.
Yeah.
They don't
I'm
handle
ignorant.
this stuff.
I'm ignorant. Says the ignorant scammer. That's what you are, you piece of crap.
Oh,
Talking
honey,
me down like
honey,
that. How
that's
dare
not-
you? Piece
Honey,
of
you're
crap.
gonna want to. You want to
No, he started
apologize to
this.
him once you
He
see
started
him.
this. I'm not ever apologizing to this piece of crap.
All right, well,
no
let's
way.
calm down.
Calling me ignorant.
Let's hear him out just to make sure that your suspicions are correct. Mr. Frankie?
I'm sure they are.
Mr. Frankie?
I'm here.
So this
I'm here, I'm here.
32,000 isn't for the 100 million in taxes that we're gonna have to pay on this, right?
Right.
As I explained, that is for the taxes towards the paperwork being processed.
Oh, the
Each and every
paperwork's
prize
got
that is
taxes
won
on
over $100 million, there is taxes that is imposed on them.
Oh, honey, I think
37%. Yes, I'm aware.
With the Sweepstakes Commission, she's not familiar with the protocols.
I called them all.
That.
Obviously,
But it's not nice for,
no,
it's
you
not,
don't understand.
It's not polite for any one of us to be rude, okay?
37% of 300 million is
understand.
not $32,000, Frankie.
Who
right,
said
you idiot. You can't do
37%?
math.
37% of 300 million.
The IRS, because I called them. Obviously, you don't know anything about.
Who am I? Am I trying? Are you trying to get us to pad your pockets and Peter and David down there? Because what's this $32,000 for?
I got one thing to do. I got my delivery team out there. Who said it's 37%? Who said it's 37%? Are we
the
talking
IRS.
about
The IRS.
IRS
I
says
called
that.
them. I called them, fool.
This is
I
the
called them. I
sweepstakes.
called
I'm not
Reader's
talking.
Digest, PCH. Yes, I called them all. Every single sweepstakes and
Only
lottery
our
company.
company
No, you
know
shut up and
our
listen to me.
policies, ma'am.
Shut up, I'm talking. Hey,
Ma'am?
hey, I'm talking.
The
I'm
IRS
talking.
can,
I'm
this
talking.
is
and
my
I'm
job. You
I'm
can't tell me
talking.
to stop talking. You stop
Yeah,
talking.
yeah,
This is
you
my
can-
job.
Stop talking.
You
Why
can
do
let her
think you know
speak.
this more than me?
Stop talking.
Do you think I want to rob you guys out
Let
of some
me
money?
speak.
That's no way. I
Let
work
me
a lot of
speak,
money
you fool.
each
You
month.
consider it
That's so
cool. Let me
unprofessional, and
speak.
you're being
Let me
unpolite.
speak.
You're
You're
not
talking over
polite,
me.
ma'am.
I'm done with
You're
this
calling me
asshole. I'm
stupid.
done.
You can't get
I'm
the chance
done
to
with you.
speak, and
Oh,
you
honey,
don't
Fool.
respect
honey,
me.
you can cheer his
You
ass
go.
longer.
All right?
You got it
You
in you.
can't give me the time to talk. I won't listen to you.
So
I
can
have to
you
talk
shut
as
up?
well.
Can you shut up?
You can talk if I
Oh,
can talk.
you're an
Because this is
asshole.
my job. I
You're
know
a
what
big
I'm
fat
doing. I'm
asshole.
explaining
It's
things
not
to
your
you.
Frankie,
job.
Frankie,
You're
Johnny,
not
you
this
can
even
guy's
giving
let
me
her
the
a
speak,
chance to
thief. This
prove
Frankie.
guy's a
myself.
thief.
Frankie, you need to let
I'm
her
stopping that
speak.
wire transfer. Did you
You're,
hear that, Mr. Douglas? I'm stopping the wire transfer. Did you hear that?
I heard it.
How about
Ma'am,
that?
that's nothing of your
Calling me ignorant and
concern
not letting
to
me
the house
talk?
nor
Bye
you.
bye to your
It's your husband
32,000.
Christmas.
Kiss your
It's your husband.
32,000 bye. Kiss it
It's
goodbye.
your husband
Kiss it
Christmas,
goodbye.
okay? You guys should have a Merry Christmas. You guys should have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
That's
we
what you're
could not be
stopping, not
bothered by
anything for
thieves.
me.
We
All
could
right.
not. There's no money to be
Ma'am,
claimed.
you just had some
You
bad
jerk. I
experiences and you think it's
called
the
all of
same
these
case. No,
companies.
it's not the
You're a
same.
liar.
You had bad
I called all
experiences
these
and this is not
companies,
the
you
same.
fool.
Merry Christmas, Frankie.
You're so stupid.
Exactly.
God, no wonder you can't get a real
I could
job.
call all of them right now. I could call them all right now.
I did
Exactly. So you
already.
had some bad
I
experiences,
already
Miss
did. And they
Walker. Miss
said you're a
Walker,
liar. They said
I
anybody calls
understand.
you up and asks you for money
Mr.
is a
Walker,
thief.
your wife,
Thief.
she's had some experiences. I
Yeah, she's
understand.
had
I respect
experiences.
you
I
both,
have
but I'm
too.
not going to pass
I
my
tried to
place.
explain to
And
you that
she's
we've
not
been
We
going
all
ripped
to try to
off.
have.
discriminate
You
me
thieving
while I'm
fool.
doing my
Well,
job.
you're not talking any sense.
Lazy, good for
I've
nothing,
seen things
lazy
like this
You
fool.
sound
before.
just like that guy that called before asking for money. You sound just exactly like them.
Yeah,
What guy called
exactly,
you?
honey.
All the guys that called,
Mm-hmm.
nobody's
A piece
brought
of
us
crap
any money.
scammer.
Oh my gosh, is that
Nope, not
is that
one.
a rooster I hear
Whoa.
behind you, Mr. Douglas?
Well, I
Another
never
rooster.
heard.
Well, there you go. That gives him away. That gives him away. Right there.
Wait a
No,
minute.
of course not. I'm in my office.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
What are you talking
Uh-huh.
about?
Let's listen. Be
Are you
quiet
gonna
for
tell me
one
it's a
second.
ringtone? What are
Be
you?
quiet. Let me see if
Just
I can hear it.
listen good. Listen very closely, sir, okay?
Oh my gosh, I heard it. Why you got a
There it is.
rooster in your office?
All those
You're not
Jamaican
hearing a
scammers have
rooster,
roosters,
sir.
honey. Remember? The stupid idiots.
It's that alarm
Okay, don't
clock.
You're
gaslight us.
not
We
hearing a
both heard
rooster.
it.
Your wife should be
It's an
polite,
alarm clock.
okay?
It's a
She's not
ringtone.
hearing a rooster.
Well,
You
Mr.
should be
Frankie,
polite. You should
you're
kiss
not
my
telling the
ass.
truth.
That's
She
what you
gets
should
pissed
do.
off. She gets pissed off when people lie to her. That's just how she is. And this whole
I'm
tax
not lying to
thing.
you guys. How will I? If she doesn't give me a chance to prove, how
You're gonna
will
burn
she
in
say I'm
hell.
lying? That's
You're
not
gonna
fair.
burn in hell, Mr. Douglas. You're gonna burn
You're
in
not
hell,
God. You
Mr.
can't
Douglas,
decide that,
lying
ma'am. That's why
scammer.
I say you're unfair, because
Yeah,
you
you can't
can't
decide
send
it
people
for
to
me.
hell. If you're a Christian, you
You
know
know
you
you
can't
are.
send
You
people
know
to
you
hell.
are. God's gonna do it, you scamming, thieving, lying piece of crap.
Exactly. Exactly. So leave that up to God, not you. You don't decide that, ma'am. I'm not judging anyone here. I
You're a
respect
piece of
you, sir.
trash.
I respect you, ma'am. I'm
What a
doing my
piece
job.
of trash.
And I'm not gonna take this disrespect.
Doing your job.
Listen.
Doing my job.
Your wife is telling you there is things in my background. Do you hear a rooster in my background, sir?
Yes. Yes. We both did,
Where
you
is it?
fool.
Where is it? Why
Oh my
can't I hear
God.
it?
Hope you didn't hurt it.
Ma'am,
I
what
hope
are
you
you
didn't hurt
trying
it
to
to
do,
shut it
ma'am?
up.
You
That'd
don't
make
want
you
to have a nice
an
Christmas?
animal abuser too.
Mr. Frankie,
We will have a nice Christmas if you get the hell out
Go
of our
ahead,
lives.
Mr. Walker.
You thief.
bring the goddamn money over here, and all this should be taken care of. You're the one making this a
I'm going to
problem.
let them come there with nothing so your wife can be ashamed of herself. That's what I'm going to do right now.
She's
I'm
not
not ashamed
Goodbye.
of
ashamed.
myself. I'm ashamed of my. I'm not
Hey,
ashamed. I'm not a
he
dirty,
hung
rotten, no
up.
good thief like you.
He hung up.
Piece of crap. I'm done. I am so done with these bastards. You piece of shit. Oh my God. I should be ashamed. You wake up delusional, don't you? You've done this for so freaking long that you think you're actually what you are. Oh. Oh no no no.
Oh,
Mm.
thanks. That was awesome. I loved it. I'm gonna have to
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you.
completely.
You gonna call me ignorant?
Oh, I told you he's a freaking jackass asshole.
Well, then you can kiss his 32,000 goodbye, you piece of shit. How about that? Ha ha. Never. I mean, it was never going to happen.
You want one that starts out a little calmer?
Sure.
A poor guy,
I've had somebody call me.
his wife's in the
Could
hospital
have
right
been. Oh,
now.
that's nice.
He really needs our help, sweetie.
Hmm.
His wife's in the hospital.
Hmm.
She's got the gout. I don't know what she's got.
So is okay? Is this a scammer that admitted he's a scammer and wants money? That's what this is.
No, he's a scammer
Yeah.
that has
Oh.
reverted to just asking
Oh.
for money instead of trying to the
Hmm.
conventional scam. But
Well, Lucille can tell him to get off his butt and work for it.
right,
Hmm.
that'd be perfect.
Hmm.
This would be a better call. It's a heartwarming story of two older couples trying
Oh,
to
is it?
help a
Hmm.
poor Jamaican man out. Well, he's not from Jamaica; he's from New York, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah.
is what's
Mm-hmm.
his name? Mike Holloway. Let's get Mike on the phone.
Mike Holloway. Okay. Bean.
Oh, you're cracking
Yes,
me up.
you're doing so much better.
I wish
He
Benji
was the
could
sick
bite
kitty.
this
He's doing
guy.
better.
Oh, the kitty.
Yeah, he was the sick one.
Did you hear that rooster?
Yes. Yes.
That was me
Trying
making
to
the roost.
gaslight us and
That
tell him.
was me making the roosters just to set them up.
Oh, that wasn't him?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sorry. I'm sure he's got
Oh,
a
it's all right.
rooster there too. People love the rooster, you know. I've got a cow here too.
Yeah.
All right, let me get Mike on. I'm adding him now.
Okay.
Stupid cows. I think Norval must have let the cows in.
Yes, I
Mike
love you.
Mike might be a little
Oh my goodness. There
antsy.
you go. Take
Last time he's called this, I
that. Oh,
called him on
okay.
this. Let me see.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Let me uh, let me try him again. He's a little antsy because
Okay.
every time I've called him, I've had that other guy on the line. He's trying to call me right now, so he should answer.
Oh. No.
Hello,
Hello.
Michael. Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how's your wife?
Well, she still hasn't, been out of the coma as yet, and
Oh,
she's still,
God
been
dang.
getting those.
Coma.
I didn't know she was in a coma.
Coma.
I'm here with Lucille.
Yes,
I was explaining to her
her,
your situation.
her right. So, I'm getting ready to go by the hospital now because, my sister-in-law and the others are over there. So I was just,
Okay.
finished preparing some meal to take over there. Basically, they're just trying to get her blood sugar back to level, and then so we can, see if what's the next step and if she recovers strength in her arm or if it's a typical stroke. But right now they aren't sure if it's
Hmm.
a minor stroke or if it's major. But her arm is not responding, her right side, and speech is
Oh, that's
gone, and
terrible.
Hmm.
you know.
Well, how are you
Hmm.
gonna feed her if she's in a coma, though? That's the part are you
Yeah.
hoping she wakes up,
You
or?
can't feed her.
Yeah, you can't feed her. She'll choke if she's in a coma.
Well, we still have to
I'm
be
sure she's on
present,
an
to
IV.
talk with the doctors and then to see,
Oh, okay.
what's gonna be happening. So that's about it. Maybe later I can give you guys some updates. Just keep me in your prayers and
Yeah.
pray us up because
Priors.
prayer changes things.
We still have some of those cards, Lucille. I was telling them about those green dots that Mikey bought.
What does he want?
Those green dots that Mikey bought. Do we still have some of those?
This guy wants gift cards? Why does this
Well,
guy want
no,
gift
he would
cards?
rather have cash. I was just trying to figure out a way to get him some money.
Cash? Why? Why does he want cash?
To help pay for some of the medical bills. He's going through hard times now.
We got medical. We got medical bills. We're still paying for you, honey. And I just got out of the hospital. We're paying medical bills. Does this guy work?
Oh, are you able to work, Michael?
Well, yeah, but like as I said, there's a lot happening. I maybe not be fully open about stuff, but there's a lot going on with families and some financial aspect. But
did you lose your
I talk to
job?
you guys. Yeah, that's a part of it. Financial crisis and stuff. So
that's
just
terrible.
give me some time and just give me some time and I just want to go check on my wife. Just pray for me and my family. Thank you.
Oh, you don't want to talk? You want to go ahead and go see the wife and we can talk later, or?
Yes, because I was getting ready to head out.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. I just had Lucille here.
That's your wife on the phone? Your wife, Lucille?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Nice
Yeah,
meeting
that's my sweet honey bunch right there.
meeting you, Miss
Yeah,
Walker.
I'm here.
You say hi to her?
Nice meeting you. Just please pray for my family, okay? That's the most I can say because
What's your wife's name so we can add her to the
prayers
prayer
are
list?
free. Prayers are free. I
Brenda.
don't mind praying. Prayers are free.
Brenda.
Brenda. Okay.
Brenda.
Right.
Yeah, Brenda. All right. Well, as long as it's not Deborah, I'm okay with you. So Brenda's what? So they're trying to help her get out of the coma by giving her IVs, or?
Well, yes, they're trying to get back her sugar up and all of that. So I can't really say much now until I go and see what's happening and talk with the doctor or the nurse or.
All right. Well, just update me with her progress, and me and Lucille will talk this over and see what we can do to try to help. It'll probably be mostly prayers, right, Lucille?
Yeah, thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, we'll have to know more about what your situation is before we start donating to something that we don't know anything about.
Well, whatever is it that you can do, whatever is it. I'm not,
Right
making
on.
any great request.
Yeah,
Even
well,
just
it'll have to
something,
be
anything can.
something we can afford. Yeah, we should
Right.
maybe send them some blankets or something.
Thoughts and
All
prayers.
right. Well, you go ahead and go see your wife. Tell her we're praying for her and we hope she gets out of the coma, or if you get a chance to talk to her at least.
Yeah, we'll keep
Okay,
her in our
alrighty.
thoughts and prayers.
All right. Well, just rub her arm
All
and talk to her. But even though she seems to be
right.
unconscious, sometimes they can still hear your voice and
So what?
they'll know you're there and
So what
love
can
you.
what can I call you on? What number? Or can I call you when I get back?
Well, if you don't reach me on this one, then probably not away from the office. And if you can't reach me on the other one, then you're probably gonna reach me on one of the two. If not, then I'm just busy. I drive a lot through the mountains, so I'm not gonna give you Lucille's number. I can't have no one bothering
No,
her.
no, no. That's fine. I don't need her number. That's okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Thanks, Michael. We'll see you we'll
All right.
talk to
So
you later,
just
buddy.
think about it. You can assist me with, like I said, any of the expense or whatever. I don't know. Even if it's 1,000 or anything, I'd appreciate it with love, and so I
Right.
can,
$1,000.
Yeah, I got you. That's fair enough. That's half of what you were saying last time, so we'll try to see what we
anything.
can do. All right, good buddy. You have a good one. We'll catch you on the flip flop, okay?
All right. So I'll call you later.
All
Thank you,
righty.
Miss Lucille. Bye.
Bye.
At least he says goodbye. They won't even say that to Raj
No, I
Patel.
don't want Lucille's number.
I had to throw that out there just because I knew what the response was going to be.
Well, if
I'm
you want
sorry.
you want to add me to add this call and see if this is the people that we're calling Lucille.
Yeah, you can add someone if you want.
I think it might be that guy that said wasn't going to call back, but let's
Yeah.
try and call him or this number and see
Okay.
if it's him. Hold on a second and hold on.
Oh, Anthony, he's killing me over here. He's trying to send a fake receipt over to Johnny and Lucille, saying that the weed they sent wasn't any good and he needs to be reimbursed.
Sorry, no refunds. Sorry.
Yeah, I should put you on that call. That you would tear him up on that one.
I went after him too hard. Oh well.
Well, it happens. Anthony said he'd call tomorrow about the reimbursement. Oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
sent him a Grabify too. Let me see if he clicked on it real quick. You know, I respect your character. We want it to be canon, whatever you do. But
True.
Gladys. Gladys. Soul said that she would do a call with me sometime. I'm gonna try to get her to talk to Anthony. Try to set him. I'm gonna try to set him up because Anthony has said he's looking for a third wife, and you know Mikey's always trying to find Gladys another husband.
Yeah.
She he said that she's too old and said that
Too old. Oh.
her knees are too weak and he's just said some stuff that's really gonna get her in the right mood, I think.
Knees are too weak. Huh. Yeah, that's right. I know what you're saying. I know what you're insinuating with that. Mhm.
Well, let me see. I said Gladys might be too old. I'm looking for someone in their 30s. Not quite the priority right now. Priority's ripping Mikey off, but
Right.
I said age is just a number, and he said it isn't just a number. After 30, females start developing fertility issues, makes it harder for them to have kids. Also, they can't ride
After
dick.
30?
Yeah. He's,
Seriously, dude?
he said they also can't ride dick with weak old knees. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Wow.
Then he said after 40,
Nasty.
men lose their testosterone and they all their muscle and sex drive. And I put Gladys doesn't have that problem. She could probably outrun you and has been catching men since before you was born.
Yeah, and let's talk about your erectile dysfunction, dude. Can we go there?
Well, that was the end of
That's a problem.
that was the end of the conversation.
Oh.
I mean, this was just like 20, 30 minutes ago or something.
They don't make ED pills for women, dude, so there's that.
Well, the magic ring that I got, oh my gosh, I can't believe he bought this. Jack sending me this ring. It supposedly has ashes of some dead person who's been sitting in a grave for months with
Aww.
bat blood all over it. And I told him it was kind of dirty when I got it, and I'd cleaned it off. And apparently, you're not supposed to get these things around water. And I was like, "What do you mean? I've been taking bubble baths and stuff with this thing on." Oh,
Oh my gosh.
it's weird. Anyways, I was supposed to throw it across the creek, put silver in the creek, and
Now
then
I'm getting another call. Wonder who this is.
I have to ask the
Hold on a
creek.
second.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Who is this? Hello?
Miss Walker, no, this is Mr. Douglas, and I have Peter on the line.
Mr. Douglas?
Yeah.
Johnny, did you give Mr. Douglas my phone number?
No, I didn't give it to him.
I did from the offices.
From the offices.
Ask him for your number. Because that's why I want. Yes, I want you to know that the PCA sweepstakes has it, ma'am. And I spoke with David Sawyers, and you know what? I want you to know that the BBB already allowed the company with the funds that was to take care of the initial remainder of the taxes before. That's what I couldn't.
You're telling me the BBB pays people's
I'm not
taxes?
pulling your leg.
Damn that rooster! I think that's my rooster.
Rooster.
Located the company with a percentage of the money that is needed.
Well, where's Peter?
And that's how it works. Hold
That's
up,
not how
let
it
me
works,
get him
but-
over
I thought you
here.
said Peter was on the phone.
Yeah, where's Peter?
Peter, are you there? Hold on, let me.
What'd you do about that Dave Clark guy that called me that hacked into your account? Said he was with the Federal Reserve Bank, sweetie, and I got on his ass and he decided to hang up on me. He got very disrespectful.
Well, he was very disrespectful to me in the last call, calling me ignorant. I don't even know if I want to speak to this jerk anymore, calling me ignorant when I know exactly how this goes down.
I'm sorry about that, all right? I'm sorry about that.
That is unprofessional as hell.
I apologize.
Honey, you've got a lot more patience than you normally have. What's bothering you? Is it that bubble bath? Did it really relax you that?
Well, I'm getting angry. I'm getting a little angry.
Do we need to do another bubble bath, you think? Because my skin's wrinkling
Maybe
up.
after we get off the phone with this guy.
That sounds fun.
I'm not taking one with you.
Miss Walker, no misunderstanding. I don't want that first impression to.
Do I need to call my friend Mike? He knows a lot about these lotteries.
I already know about this, Johnny. I already know that we don't pay fees. You don't pay paperwork fees. The guy wouldn't let me talk. The guy wouldn't let me speak.
Would clarify things to her.
The guy wouldn't let me speak, this guy right here on the phone. I've already called all these companies. They said if anybody calls you asking for fees, they are a scammer, period.
Oh, really?
But he didn't want to hear that. He didn't want to hear that.
Well, he said he'd meet us at the bank with the money, and then we don't have to pay until we see it. That's why Peter and David are down there at the Airbnb.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. About time.
What does that B&B stand for anyway, sweetie?
Bed and breakfast.
Oh, I thought it stood for Bumbleclots and Body Boys. I'm sorry.
No.
I mean, Peter and David staying down there, so that makes sense.
Is this Mr. Douglas? Have us on the phone for a reason?
Yeah, this is Douglas. Why are we on the phone, Mr. Douglas? I've got to go check on Norval, see if he's gotten out of rehab yet.
Hello, Mr. Douglas, are you there?
Has it been 90 days?
No, honey, it hasn't been 90 days yet.
Right, it's only been a couple of weeks. Mr. Douglas wouldn't know about Captain Kickass anyways. Well, I say that. He knows your phone number. I didn't know he knew that.
Well, I didn't know you didn't give him my phone number, and he said he got it from the office, which
What I'm saying.
I'd really like to know.
Very sus, as the kids say.
Yep. Mr. Douglas, are you there? Hello? Mr. Douglas, we're going to hang up. Hello?
You're on the line?
Speak up, Douglas.
Are you there?
Yeah, hello. Who am I speaking with? Mr. Walker?
Yeah, that's
Mr. and Mrs. Walker.
Yeah.
Miss Walker? Yes.
Oh, how are you, Miss Walker? I haven't spoken to you. I've spoken to just only Mr. Walker. How are you?
Is Peter?
Fair at the moment.
Is Peter or David?
Pardon?
Is this Peter or David?
It's Peter on the line.
Peter?
It's Peter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Peter here. What are you guys
Peter
saying?
Pumpkin
I'm
Eater.
still here at the Airbnb waiting on the deposit.
Misunderstanding, Mr. Peter. And you guys are there since yesterday.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
Due to the delay, we just have to make sure that the remainder.
Mr. Christian told me that the deposit hasn't hit.
Mr. Christian is the banker. Miss Walker doesn't know what's happening, so we just have to elaborate.
Since you talked over me, before, Mr. Douglas. I told you I was going to stop the wire transfer.
Sorry.
I did that
I'm
while
sorry.
you hung up on me. After you hung up on me, the first thing I did was cancel the wire transfer because you called me ignorant and you pissed me off.
Yeah, that was uncalled for.
All right. I
Who
apologize
did
about
that?
that.
Your boss.
Mr. Douglas
I
did it.
apologize, ma'am. All right.
Well, why don't you meet?
So I warned you I was going to
Mr.
cancel
Peter,
it.
you know
Walker.
that's not for professionalism. So I apologize.
Well, that doesn't help us. You still don't have our
Miss
prize.
Walker, we're still at the Airbnb here. I don't know what Miss Douglas will accept.
Miss Walker?
Yes,
All right. I'm just asking for you guys to complete the 32,000, which is
I
an
just
amount of
canceled
the
it. I just canceled
111,000.
it because you were an asshole.
Oh, I
Calling
was
me
just
names.
trying to
All right.
explain things. Mr.
Mr.
Peter,
Douglas,
just give Miss Walker some assurance and let her know reliable
let me
people,
talk to
please.
Miss Walker because we've been here so long. Miss Walker,
Hmm.
could you speak to me? You guys were speaking. I didn't understand what's going on. What happened?
What?
Here from morning, sitting down just to wait. I would say I'm here just waiting close by. So I don't understand what's going on now. So could you please explain that part to me, please?
Well, I'll explain to you what your boss wouldn't let me speak. He kept talking over me, like very rude, speaking over me and pissing me off. I have called all of these companies across the United States, Mega Millions actually, PCH, Reader's Digest, American Cash Awards, someplace in Las Vegas. I've called them all, and they said if anybody asks you for money for a prize, they're just a no-good, filthy scammer. That's another reason I stopped the $32,000 wire. Besides the fact that you pissed
That
me off.
information, that
What?
Can I talk now, Miss Walker?
yes, that information is incorrect information now.
No, it's not. Are you telling me I
Everything
called
you're
all
saying,
these companies, their head offices, and they're giving me wrong information? Is that what you're saying to me? Oh my
That's
God!
what he said.
Unbelievable.
Where are you at,
Yeah,
anyways,
bullcrap.
Peter? Where are you at, Peter?
No.
You're in
You never
Durango,
said
right?
wrong information. Miss Walker, let me talk a minute, please. Mr. Walker, Miss Walker, hear me out. The information is not wrong. We didn't ask for any initial cash in hand. This is just for the remains that has to be cleared by the prize package winner himself. If you're to
No,
ask
it's not.
request,
That's a lie. That's a lie. It's a lie. I'm not going to sit here and hear you out when all you're going to do is lie.
this is the first time. This is the first time you've actually won a prize package, right?
Okay, can I speak? We have been hounded by no good, lazy, good for nothing thieves for the past year. Lazy pieces of crap that won't get off their butts and get a job. I'm speaking still. And because of that,
ma'am.
Okay, shut up, I'm talking. And because of that we were hounded by all these people, I called all of the legitimate companies myself. I took the time to do that. And they said, you're full of crap. If anybody calls you up asking for money, they're just a no-good thief.
Can you prove to us, Peter, that you're waiting in Durango to bring me this prize? Can you prove that somehow?
Mr. Walker, I'm talking yesterday.
He can't prove anything,
Even on
Johnny.
the phone with me when David.
He can't prove anything because they are liars.
Well,
Right.
I thought maybe he could at
Mr.
least
Walker,
tell us where he
Mr.
was
Walker,
at
I
down
think that
there.
you're a man.
You've been at the bed and breakfast for 2 days. Tell me the name of it.
All right, I'm the.
Yeah, what's the name of the Airbnb that you're at?
Defender.
They might Google this, Johnny. You know how they did it before?
Well,
how the
no,
thieves
he
would just
should
Google
know it
stuff?
right off the top of his head. He's been there for 2 days.
Mr. Peter, we don't. Mr. Peter.
Mr. Peter?
Mr. Peter?
Mr. Listen, 3 of you guys are speaking to me all at once. I think.
What Airbnb are you at, Peter?
Airbnb sitting down waiting on you guys.
Which Airbnb? What's the name of it?
Maybe ask him something simple, honey, like what time is it in Durango?
Or what color is the sky? What color is grass?
What time is it there, Peter? You hear that cricket, sonny? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it was a
I'm
rooster.
Yeah.
sorry there, I didn't.
Rooster. There's the one crickets. It was a rooster.
Go on 36 here.
No.
There's no
Oh,
rooster. Why are
he
you doing
really is
that?
here, sweetie. He really is here, sweetie.
Oh, no, he's not.
He
He's
can
not
Google the
here. He's
time.
in Jamaica. He's in Kingston, Jamaica, like all the rest of those dirty, rotten, disgusting criminals, who I wish I could be face to face with. I would love to be face to face with one of you right now.
Mr. Walker, when you're available to talk,
She's
talk.
got a good point.
I'm going
I'm
to be
not doing
available.
nothing
Right
without
now,
my
it is
wife's
your wife
approval.
speaking.
Want to
She's
go
I'm
out there?
trying
she's too smart for you
Pretty
very
please,
nice.
guys.
David, Miss Walker, let me
I'm
ask.
trying to
This
rip
is
us
Mr.
off.
Douglas speaking.
Do you hear that? We're not doing
Miss
anything unless we
Walker,
both
you
agree.
want to go
Unless
out
we
to
both
meet this?
agree. Not happening.
Show up with the money, jackass, like I asked you. I've been down there 3 fucking times and you hadn't showed up, pissing me off.
Well, that's a big red flag right there, Johnny. They're not going to show up because
Yeah,
they
it's a
can't
big
show up because
flag.
they're in
I
freaking
waited there for
Jamaica.
5 hours.
What a waste of
You know
time.
why
What a
they
waste of
said they
life these
couldn't be
guys
there?
are.
They said they couldn't be there
Why?
because they were 3 hours away. 5 hours it took them to get 3 hours
It's
to.
always an excuse with these bumba clots. Always an
Yeah,
excuse.
exactly. I think they're a bunch of fish. Well, honey, I don't. I'm gonna go do something that productive. Talking to these jackasses is just pissing me off. It's not. It's not gonna get us any money. There's no
Mr.
money.
Walker,
Yeah, they're
I
ruining my
No
mood
money to
too,
understand
be
honey.
there's a
had.
lot of
No,
misunderstandings.
there's not. There's no money. They
Either
wish they had
cannot
money.
move until we receive that, okay?
The
You're poor. You're too
misunderstanding is
poor
that
to have any money,
you're
aren't
trying to
you?
steal
Are you
from us.
broke? Yeah, that's why they're trying to steal, because they're broke asses. Because they won't get off their butts and get jobs. They wake up every day being losers who have to steal from people. Lazy, good for nothing.
Oh my gosh, sounds like the body boys Mama used to talk about.
The
Bumble
lazy
clots.
ones. The
All
worthless
right,
ones. Worthless. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna turn the fan
You
on,
hear
sweetie.
me?
I can't. Like, it's getting. You got the heater going too high.
All right, I'm sorry.
I
You hear
know
me, Mr. Douglas? Nothing's
you're used
happening.
to
You're not
Texas.
getting any money. Yeah. You hear that, Mr. Douglas? We know what you are. We know who you are. You're not getting any money from us. We can put him. Remember that little chart I made
I'm
of all
not
the
the same
bumba
people.
clots?
I'm just
I'm going to
thinking
put him
about
on the
my
chart
guys
with the
out
bumba
there.
clots. And I'm also going to make a dolly for you.
You
I'm
have
going
a
to make a
dolly
doll for this
for
one,
'em?
too. Yes,
I
I
have
do. I'm going to
nothing
make
to
a
prove to you, Miss. I want to
voodoo
enjoy
doll.
your money. This is my
Yeah.
job, so I
And
Make a
my job is to
dolly.
make voodoo dolls of every bumba
can from
clot thief
past
that calls.
experiences.
Mr. Douglas, I'm going to make you a doll this evening. I'm going to poke the living hell out of it.
She does worse than that
Okay?
to it sometimes, Douglas.
Mm-hmm. That's just for starters.
Yeah. Wait till she makes that little bag with your hair in it. You better keep your hair protected. Better be looking around over your shoulder every time you feel someone tug on your hair. It might be that bird that she sent to Jamaica that time, jerking a little knot of your hair out.
So my guys won't be there because
Because they're not
Miss
here,
Walker
jackass.
has canceled everything, so everything is off my guys.
Yeah, cancel everything. Yeah.
Your guys
All I
are a bunch
ask
of
for is
bumba
one
clots.
shot, and
Yeah, cancel it all. Cancel all of it.
Yeah.
ma'am, what are you saying? What are you saying, Miss Walker? What are you saying?
You're a bunch of bumba clots. Poor ass bumba clots, lazy, good for nothing, that can't get off your butts and get jobs. You have no money. That's why you try to steal everybody else's money, because you're useless and worthless. Did you hear that?
Well, she might be right, Frank. You hadn't really proved anything. All you've done is tell a bunch of lies. It don't really look good for you. You need to say something, Frank, because I'm going to have to edit that part. But you're really starting to piss us off now with all these lies about we'll be there in a little bit and you got to pay taxes and all this horse shit. Hey.
Hey, he was gone, so I went ahead and hung up.
Good. Nice. I didn't know he was going to call you.
I How did he get my number?
That's perfect.
That means he knows these other bumbleclots. Of course he does. Of course he
Well,
does.
he is them other bumbleclots. What are you talking about? These guys are probably got the same rotation of 20 guys just nonstop calling, making up different names and different things. I don't know why they haven't given up on this whole lottery thing.
I don't either.
Incredible.
Because they're lazy. Because everything I said is true. Lazy, good for nothing. Wake up every day being lazy and worthless.
Yeah, at least Jack, even though he was a disgusting human being, had an imagination when it came to coming up with ways to steal your money. These guys can't get past that script.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, even Anthony with his, well, I think Jack came up with the magic ring, but Anthony's come up with a few things lately too. Almond milk farm, do you see that one?
Almond milk farm.
Yeah, I gotta go milk the nuts later.
They come from almonds, you idiots. God, you don't milk almonds. You blend them up
You
and
seen
make
that
almond
commercial?
milk.
You
Which
saw
one?
that commercial? That guy had a little almond milker.
Oh.
You remember that?
Yeah, I think so.
He had a little milking machine. He's sticking the almonds in. Yeah, he sent me a whole big 5-page, 6-page PDF file of his almond milk proposal. He's gonna be the Elon Musk of almond milk.
People are right. People have said this over and over again. They would spend 1/10 of the energy they have on a real job, that they put into this bullshit, and they could be productive human beings.
Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Walker, it's Frankie. I just want to say something to you. I know you're upset and everything, but I have to say something to you, all right?
Spit it out.
Your wife doesn't understand the whole process. I understand, and she canceled everything, and we were this close to getting everything to you. Don't feel disappointed. She just doesn't understand, sir. I'm a man of my word. I'm a Christian, so I'm not one of those misleading persons, okay?
Well, it seems like you are, because everything she showed me looks to be true. You don't have to pay up front for this stuff.
Well, I
can't hear you.
As I said, yeah, I'm here.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm listening.
Yeah, as I said, it's just a part of the 37%. I explained that I received the intel from my company that this is the remainder, and that is what the paperwork you're paying for was for. All right, everything was on. All right, all I needed was one shot. They don't call me Bullseye.
You had a lot of shots there, Bullseye. You blew it.
Lucille Walker got a fire in her eyes. She's hunting down the crooks, no room for their lies. With her glasses on her nose, she's sharp as a knife. Fighting scammers daily, that's her fearless life. She's got a notebook, her pen and her phone, recording every scheme over the phone. They promise prizes, she takes down notes. She dials the FBI, that's all she wrote. Lucille Walker, she's the scammer's bane. She and Brave Benji are bringing them the pain. They can try to run, but they can't ever hide. She's got Lady Justice riding shotgun by her side. Ow. she's the scammer's bane. She and Brave Benji are bringing them the pain. They can try to run, but they can't